All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to an all-new episode of the Anination Podcast. Nate is here. Amit is here. We are excited. It's almost the end of summer, I would say.
What is up, Anination World? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a good day. And it appears that summer is almost over. We are about to approach fall anytime soon, so get ready for that.
Well, but I mean, summer has been memorable. I mean, it was hot for one thing. So many other events here and there, but you know what though, I mean, the summer conventions are happening right now, and we're now in the thick of it all, as we're going to be discussing San Diego Comic-Con tonight. So
Definitely, because there was a whole bunch of announcements that we want to share with you all that took place in SDCC. So this is going to be SDCC.
Dude, I mean, there's so much like amazing news when it comes to like Marvel Studios, DC Studios, what was it, Adult Swim, that surprised me a lot with all the stuff that they're also bringing out as well. So
and we were surprised by, and by surprises we mean like we didn't think this would happen, but it did.
I guess in this case, it's just pretty much like us talking about how we're gonna preview how this night show is gonna be about. But if anything, it makes us think that we want to be there in SDCC, but we didn't be there. We couldn't be there this year. We're going to another big convention coming up next week, where we're having like big coverage about that coming up soon. So
the crazy thing is that there were a few times where we have attempted to try to get us
to badges. There's so many attempts for it.
You want to tell a story?
No. We'll do that when we do our segment. I'm just giving you a preview right now for the audience, dude. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually talk about what happened this weekend, and we pretty much are just going to be talking about our weekend by just one band. Okay. This band, Flow. Okay, so it's weird because we love Flow. We've been watching their shows since like even before the pandemic. They made amazing music from Naruto, Code Geass, was it
Eureka
7, Durarara, even Naruto, and even Dragon Ball Z. So to say the least, Flow has been a well-known band. We both love it, and it has been like our fourth or fifth time we're gonna be watching it. But this time around, we're in different locations in this one, because you're expecting like me and Omid to actually watch it in like the same location, like here, like right in the same area. But we planned it up a little bit differently, where you watched it here, but I watched it further south.
Yeah. So what happened was that I watched Flo perform in the San Jose, and Nate, on the other hand, watched them perform the day before me.
The day after you. Wait, whoa. What are you talking about?
I mean, like day after me, my bad.
Yes.
So you watched it the day after I did. So
yeah.
So I watched it Thursday. You watched it Friday. So
yes. So let's actually discuss it, because first off, I wanted to see how it is compared to like San Jose's show and Anaheim show, because so locations wise, Omid is in North California. He went to the San Jose show, and I went to SoCal and went to the Anaheim show. How different was it? Because I think they say the same songs, right? Did they play like the Tales of Exilia songs, like Kazeno Uta and Burn?
They played some iconic ones.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I want to go down the lineup here, because they played the Tales of Exilia songs first. The Kazeno Uta and Burn. Do you know those songs?
I remember them playing Burn.
Okay, there you go. Burn. So they did start off with that. Did you hear Stepping Out for Durarara?
I heard Stepping Out, yes.
Okay. Did they play Hero from Dragon Ball Z?
They might have in the beginning. Somewhere along lines.
So you would know the song by them singing Hero,
Hero, yeah. I remember them.
Hero, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear a song that said Hero on it or not?
Yeah, I remember there was at one point where they said Hero, and yeah, that might have been played at the beginning, but the songs I mostly know are some of the more iconic ones.
I know, like, but I'm just going down the lineup, because I'm just trying to follow up with what Anaheim was doing. So there was Stepping Out, there was Hero, they did do Chala Hechala. That's the One Piece song that they covered.
Chala Hechala. Yes, they did.
They did? So a lot of One Piece fans are probably like screaming also when they hear that. Chala, head, chala.
I mean...
Oh, no, that's Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, that's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, no, I think both of the concerts should be playing the exact same songs at the exact same time. So.
You think so? I was just kind of wondering, because like remember they did monologues, so they did a monologue of where they were just introducing themselves. We are Flo. We're glad to be back in San Jose or something.
Yes.
Did they do something like that?
Yeah, they did. They pretty much did the "We Are Flo, welcome to the band. We're here." At the band.
Did they even tell you like how many times they actually been to San Jose? Because it's been a lot from San Jose.
They said somewhere along the lines of, was it 3 or 4 times or something like that? Somewhere along that.
It's understandable. Yes.
Yes. They also made some jokes too about how one of the band members said, "Don't worry, I'm wearing pants."
What?
Yeah, one of them actually said that.
Was it the guitarist?
It was a guitarist, yeah.
So so I love that the guitarist is always like the best in show. He always loves what did he do this time? Did he have like Christmas lights on him with like things on his eyes and he's just dancing along?
He did, yeah.
Okay, so we did the same thing like we did.
Yeah.
The guitarist is just absolutely great in flow, by the way. So there's
definitely, yeah. He's iconic.
Now, Omid did say the iconic songs, but I want to see how it all got trickled down. So the first songs came up was Eureka 7 song. So they sang Days in Brave Blue, right?
They sung Days of Brave Blue. They sang the Eureka 7 opening, yes.
Yeah, so that's the first thing that came up, where they had the anime voices also come up too.
If I recall correctly, yes.
Okay.
If I recall correctly.
Then Code Geass came up, and you heard
yes.
C2.
I heard C2 talk.
You heard C2
yes.
and Lelouch talk as well.
I heard Lelouch and C2 talk. I'm just like, yes, let's go.
Well, I heard Britannia, and I'm like, okay, this is totally definitely Code Geass.
Yes, and then right after that, there was them singing Colors. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you were all saying Jibu again.
Yeah, the moment the first tune played, I was ready for my lungs to sing Jibo, and yeah, screaming out loud.
So
Jibo
did you
Wo.
literally I know you were sitting up somewhere, you're not even in the floor in San Jose. You're literally on the second floor of San Jose.
I was in the upper floor, yeah.
So were you jumping up and down, literally just saying Jibo?
Yes,
that guy.
it's as you would expect, yeah.
Oh my god.
I was literally fanboying over that opening.
Don't tell me you were I know you had a friend with you that you're also chilling with, but you were bumping up or down, just
I mean, it's the same thing with her and how she did the same thing with the Naruto songs like Go, for example. So because she's big into Naruto, I'm big into Kokia, so it was best of both worlds. So.
I see. But Naruto was kind of more iconic though, so it kind of makes sense why there's Naruto fans in the audience just screaming, "Go, we are fighting dreamers" and stuff.
There was even a white shirt that had the words "We are fighting dreamers" on it. So
I think that's also from the merch, right?
It was in the merch, yeah. It was I remember when we went to the merch store, there was these shirts that they were selling, and they had the words "We are fighting dreamers" on it. So yeah,
we are fighting dreamers. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean, I absolutely loving it. Every song that they sang in anime is all there. And yeah. I was most of it.
Anime Shibari, baby.
Yeah, it was Anime Shibari. So anyway, I was just excited to hear him play all those songs. I was just loving it. Naruto definitely was the bigger one too. They sang Sign. They sang
World's End.
Well, that's color. That's Code Geass.
That is Code Geass. Yeah. I'm just saying, I thought you were going, flow songs in general, not just Naruto.
I literally just said Naruto songs. They also sang Naruto songs like Sign. I think there was another song that they also sang, but that's for Naruto Shippuden. I forgot what that one was. Mm-hmm. And then they also sang Go. And that one was the hype song everybody was singing for. Yes. When they played Go, everybody was jumping. The floor was jumping, our area was jumping, everybody was jumping. They were doing all this stuff. Did they do a wave, by the way, in the concert?
They did a wave. There were times where we did a wave, yes.
So you did a wave from one side to the other?
Uh-huh.
Did you guys do a big jump also?
We did a big jump, yes.
So he literally just says, go, stuff like that, right?
Exactly the same thing as your concert, yeah.
Okay, so they kind of did do the same script to say. Mm-hmm. Okay, no matter what, it was pretty hyped, the fact that Flo performed and all that.
It really is, yeah.
One of the better shows, I would say.
Definitely, one of the, I think it's the best Flo concert I've been to so far.
Really? Huh.
It's definitely the best, and it's also one of the best rock concerts I've been to in a while.
I mean, we've watched it 5 times. I'm gonna count it out 5 times. We watched it at CRX. We watched it at Fanime twice. They did their own concert one year too.
I don't think I've been there. I don't think I was there when they performed Fanime. I was there when they performed at CRX though.
You were there. You were with me.
I was there when they performed at CRX, and it might have been like some long time ago in Fanime. So
now they've done so many Fanime shows. I remember. Did you remember you coming to the concert as well? You were like, we were going to Music Fest at Fanime, and you came along to watch Flow with us.
Yeah. It was definitely, you watched Flow twice. I watched it only once.
Really? You just missed out on because I know they went back to back.
Yeah, I think it's because I had school at one time and you were free, so yeah.
Dude, it was on a Saturday. Wait. What do you mean by school? It's on a Saturday.
No, I mean, you went to watch Flow one time while I was bit busy, but
so you were too busy to not watch a Flow concert at Fanime.
It might have been I had prior commitments or something like that, but yeah, I remember watching Fanime once, but not twice.
I watched it twice. I remember that Flow did become the headliner for 2 years in Fanime, and that was epic. If anything,
I watched him at CRX. I remember watching him at CRX too.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you just said that, by the way. Yeah. I mean, no matter what, I mean, I think the concert pretty much like rallied up our weekend. But what else did you do this weekend as well?
Of course, the Saturday, the Saturday, we threw my mom a surprise birthday party.
Again? I thought you did your birthday. I thought you did your mom's birthday last week.
It was within my mom's work friends and us. This time around, it was our family friends, like our Persian friends. So it was a different kind of group of friends. So on Saturday, so yeah, that was fun. And on Sunday, I watched Deadpool Wolverine with my friend. And,
nice.
And yeah, Deadpool Wolverine. It was definitely a lot of fun to watch. Not as strong as the first two, but there were some moments that did stand out in Deadpool Wolverine. Hugh Jackman's performance as Wolverine was
he's back.
Return to form.
I mean, he's back.
It was a return to form, and I couldn't be happier about it.
Yeah, dude, he wore that freak. Oh, no spoilers, by the way. Don't spoil everybody, by the way. So I'm not really gonna say anything right now.
Yeah, no, don't say anything. All you gotta say is that Deadpool Wolverine. The jokes were hit and miss. The action scenes were consistently stellar. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
There's a reason why it's an R-rated movie, so that's all I can say.
Yeah. and that's what we'll say from there. If we discussed any more length, it would go into spoiler territory.
Yeah, we'd rather not. Either way, I watched it yesterday as a recording. It was Tuesday, and it's actually not bad. And I didn't know about this, but our theater has discount Tuesdays. Yeah.
Cinemark has discount Tuesdays. Themselves. Yeah.
So we really went on a Tuesday, and it made sense why a lot of people came by just to watch the, Deadpool Wolverine movie.
Oh, nice.
It took me a while to find tickets on Monday just to see what spots can be with me and Jess, and we ended up getting like 8:20 p.m. shows instead. So it was pretty late for a work day.
I see. Yeah. It's Yeah, you definitely took advantage of the discount Tuesday. I'm actually surprised that you guys were able to find seats so easily.
I was surprised. I was surprised about that too, considering that Deadpool and Wolverine is a really hot movie right now.
Deadpool Wolverine is a big movie, and and the fact that you could see it on discount, like a discounted price, makes it all the more better.
Yeah, I think I found a good spot for that. So there's that. But besides that, so that was your weekend pretty much? Mm-hmm. Yeah. My weekend, adventurous, I would say.
Oh yeah, tell us more.
So I was on Thursday. I flew out from my home area over here. We went down to Southern California to check out what was that place? We went to Santa Ana. Flew down there. My friend picked me up, and I swear to God, I have to give a shout out to Clark, because we were able to not get a hotel room and actually stay at his place for the whole weekend.
Yeah, nice.
And it was for free. And I'm like, yo, thank you so much. Although, to be fair, he did have a lot of alcohol with him, too. So we did end up, starting having some drunk nights and stuff.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So I met up with my blog mates, the CaliCon blog mates. Just a heads up, I also am a part of another blog called the California Conventions blog. So please follow them. They're on YouTube. They're on Spotify. Please follow their podcast, because we talk a lot about at conventions over there. Mm-hmm. So please check them out. It was pretty much a blog mate reunion to say. I met up with everybody again. Everybody was pretty chill. I mean, one of my friends came from Sacramento to come all the way down to SoCal to see what the heck's going on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Friday we were prepping up for a big barbecue on Saturday because we have a pool too, so we're gonna have like a pool hangout on a Saturday. But then also that was also the concert day where I was watching Flow. I met up with a couple friends who are also in SoCal now, and hanged out with them. Apparently, one of my friends is a cosplayer, and she cosplayed for the concert. So
nice.
She cosplayed Sakura from Naruto. So
nice.
It kind of makes sense why she cosplayed Naruto, right?
Yeah. I saw some Naruto cosplayers on San Jose Civic too. Like I saw numerous Naruto cosplayers.
No Lelouch cosplayers or anything like that, or
surprisingly no.
I mean, there's some C2 cosplayers. I mean, they all they have to do is wear their green wig. That's it.
Yeah, it's just I didn't see any C2 cosplayers.
So you see like Naruto cosplayers.
I saw Naruto cosplayers.
Okay.
There's a good.
Well, I mean, Naruto's a huge fandom. You expect like a lot of Naruto fans there. Yeah. So yeah, we went to the concert. We had a fun time. After that, we went back home. I showed my friends the Mob Show game, which is on YouTube.
It's a lot of fun.
That game is the show was fun, by the way. The game show was fun. You could just do a lot of questions on YouTube from Mob Show. Just search up Mob Show on YouTube and do that. And FYI, we were drunk on that night.
Oh,
so
God.
we were doing drinks and we were just playing around with whatever the Mob Show questions have. And
Drunk Mob Show.
I showed you the clip where like one of my blog mates was like screaming because one of his songs is not there.
Oh, God.
And then somebody fought me because I said because we were okay. So this is how the situation was because we had this whole thing where you have to save one song, and one of them was Flow. Obviously the thing we're talking about right now. One of them was Flow, and then there were 6 songs, and one of them didn't have Days. That's the reason why like he was screaming. He wanted Days to be in it, but it wasn't there. There were other songs that were there: Stepping Out, Go, Colors. What was it? Sign. Yeah, all the hit songs that Flow performed. I said Go was the one I would save, and everybody was angry. Even you. I don't know why. Why you? Just tell me why you.
Dude, I'll fight you myself. Are you kidding me, dude? How dare you not pick Colors? How do you not pick Colors?
I'm sorry, but I get pumped more with Go than Colors.
No. Colors is a masterpiece of a song.
Jibu Wo, just Jibu Wo versus We Are Fighting Dreamers. Hello, We Are Fighting Dreamers, and I jump on the fighting part.
Colors is a far better.
Where did I jump at Jibu Wo? Jibu Wo.
Jibu, whoa! Come on, it has some stigma to it. It has some power to it. Come on, what's the matter with you?
I can sing the song, and it's very graceful. It's not like you hear the rock and roll part of like Go, right, where it's like
all you gotta say is your friend's anger towards you is justified.
No, I even my other roommates were saying Go is better, and I'm like, that's fine. But the other 2 blog mates were also saying that they like Colors more. But
Colors is the best, bro. Colors is the best. I agree with 2 of your friends, man.
I like Go. Come on, We Are Fighting Dreamers. I would definitely.
Jibu wo sekai sai wo kae nechima esona.
We are fighting dreamers. Yes, that's the song. I mean, we could debate this all night, but I don't want to. But yes, Go is the better song, guys.
Colors, man.
Well, I would say Days too is a good song, but it wasn't even part of that Mob Show list there.
Hence, much to the anger of your friend.
My friend literally like popped off. Like he was sitting on his seat. Well, then again, we were drunk too. So he popped off his seat and he said, "What? No, this is blasphemy." And he literally says like after like then again, we were drunk again. He was saying like after all the Mob shows the things that we're doing, like this is all bullshit. This is bullshit. And every time something happens at the end, they say like no bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh man, no. I mean, yeah, it's fun when you're drunk, when you play Mob Show drunk.
Yeah.
I think that's all I can say. So yeah, we did that. Saturday we went to Frankensons, and I finally bought 4 boxes of the Bocchi the Rock Weiss Schwartz set. So I'm gonna start making some decks for Bocchi the Rock.
Oh, nice.
We went to round 1 over there, which was fine. It was really nice. It's really nice, but the mall that it was attached to is dead. Absolutely dead. Like there's no stores that are open over there.
Ouch.
I mean, they even only have 1 restaurant in the food court. Only 1 restaurant open in the food court.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, this sucks.
Malls are dying.
Yeah, especially that mall. Puente Hills Mall is apparently dying, and it feels bad because the only thing I'm doing there is round 1. Mm-hmm. Everything else is like dead.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
It's like that building is made solely now for round one. That's it.
I know, and I'm just hoping the same thing doesn't happen to Southland Mall because we have a mall that's like has a round one too, but I'm assuming that's dying too.
Yeah, or Eastridge. The Eastridge Mall has a round one, but that's a nice mall.
It's a nice mall right now. I don't think that's dying. You know what's dying though? I just visited this mall recently, New Park Mall. That's dying, dude.
Yeah, and it's a mall. It's the closest mall to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is kind of like tearing me up a little bit.
Dude, I just went there just to wait for something. And yeah, I mean, I bought this boba there, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but everything else is dying. Like the ramen place up there, they don't even have any customers there. The Jack's, the restaurant downstairs, not a lot of people are even going into that restaurant. There's only 2 restaurants in the food court in New Park Mall, dude. The only thing that's surviving is Macy's.
Yeah. You might and AMC and Macy's both.
Dude, I don't even go to that AMC theater. I still go to Century Theaters, if anything.
I go to I'm both the Cinemark and AMC consumer. So,
Really?
Yeah.
I like Cinemark more than AMC. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I've been a long time Cinemark fan, but I've
Where's your
appreciate
membership?
AMC too.
Which membership did you pick? AMC's or Cinemark's?
I have a membership of both.
Really? Oh, jeez. I preferred Cinemark. They have better perks to me.
Because I'm a huge moviegoer, so yeah.
Okay, I get it. But I don't know. I like Cinemark's more. I would love Icon, but that closed down. Stupid Westfield Mall.
Yeah. I know. May recipes.
No, I just hope that an AMC theater or a Cinemark theater picks it up soon. Because they can't tear that down.
Yeah, they gotta have a movie theater in there somewhere.
Yeah, they are. It just need to get run by either an AMC, Cinemark, or somebody new. Who knows? But I don't care. Yeah. So we went to that mall that was dead. We went to round one. I did win some plushies. I didn't bring them with me, but I'll bring them over here next time. After that, we went back home. Went to that pool. We swam to the pool, which was pretty neat. And then I didn't know about this, but he lives in Anaheim, and you can hear the fireworks of Disneyland from that house.
Really?
Like we were only like 10, 15 miles away from Disneyland, and the fireworks can still be heard from there.
Whoa, that's nice.
Yeah, well, it's big. That means the fireworks are huge.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is Disney, and Disney makes everything big over there at Disneyland.
Of course. Disneyland is Disneyland, so what do you expect?
Which we're gonna experience next week.
We'll explain that later. By the way, what Meat said, but yes, yeah, from my friend's place, you can definitely hear the Disneyland fireworks come up.
Nice.
I also did open those Bocchi the Rock packs. We end up getting a stamped card, which is really nice.
Nice.
And
cool.
at the same time, I also showed everybody what Bocchi the Rock was.
Oh God.
Yes, you all should watch Bocchi the Rock, and they did. So
okay, so how into it were they? Like, were they into it?
Well, one of them already watched it. One of them hasn't watched it, and they now got interested in watching it more.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Bocchi the Rock is great. Bocchi the Rock is awesome.
Oh, it's one of the best of the decade.
And I ask you, everybody who's watching on our Anination podcast, to watch Bocchi the Rock. It's on
High
Crunchyroll.
recommendation.
Yeah. And then on Sunday, we went to the beach. We went to Huntington Beach, by the way. So we went to the beach, had a fun time. I did get sunburned, by the way. That's the reason why I'm kind of covering up this shirt.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I also noticed that beach is definitely not for you.
Is it too hot or?
No, political wise.
Oh, I see. The less said about that, the better.
Yes,
the
yes.
better.
I did see a lot of that flag everywhere. That's all I can say.
Let's move on. move on.
Omid is definitely gonna say, no, get out of here. I'm running away from this beach.
I mean, like, I'd rather not discuss about it here in this podcast.
I know. We never want to bring it up, but I just want to point it out because I just saw that a lot. And I went to that beach. Okay, then after that, we went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles for one more dinner, and then you go to SoCal, you always love to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, right?
Yeah. I adore Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
When's the last time you went? 2 years ago with
the last
D23?
The last time I went was 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you haven't visited SoCal in quite a while, huh?
No, I visited SoCal twice. We went to Super Nintendo World.
So how do you not go to Roscoe's?
I even begged my friend. I was like, dude, we got to go to Roscoe's. They have good chicken and waffles. But Roscoe's was actually,
Isn't there one in Hollywood?
It was actually, like, Roscoe's was actually, away from, how do I put it? it was sort of like out of the realm for us, like as we were heading home. So that's why we couldn't go.
Oh man. Well, we went to Long Beach because my airport was Long Beach, by the way.
I definitely want to go. Like,
yeah, we'll try it. We have a car for D23, so we'll definitely check out. We'll definitely check out. We want to check out Requiem too, which, by the way, I bought. So that's one thing. There's another side note I want to bring up. We did go to Requiem for like breakfast, coffee, and stuff. I don't know what's going on with Requiem Cafe, but they have a huge Disney collab or something. Their collab they're doing right now is Omori, which is the video game on PC. But they still have leftovers from the old collabs. So first off, they had a Cypher drink. Yeah, Bill Cypher drink, and I'm like, dude, I'll buy it. I
gotta get that drink, bro.
And the drink was really good.
Nice.
Yes. So it's like very soda-y. So I thought it was really nice. I went to the item store, and they still have Owl House merch over there. And I am so. And I look. We were gonna go to Frankincense to buy more stuff there, but then they still had the backpack. They still had the prints. They don't have the plushie of Luz, unfortunately, which I was looking for. But
take me there.
Huh?
My money is ready.
Really? You're gonna buy a backpack too?
My money is ready. My money's ready for Owl House merch, dude.
So I bought the Abomination backpack, and I bought a print that had that had Willow, and Amity in it. So that was that. And then I don't know if you can get that Luz, Willow, and King print anymore because that's only like 3 left when I was over there. So. Look, that was last weekend. We're gonna be back there next weekend. So we don't know.
I gotta take advantage of this opportunity.
And the only thing that's still there is the Abomination backpack. There's still a lot of that available. So
nice.
If anything, Jess is gonna be fine. She really wants that backpack, by the way.
Oh yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, if an Amity cosplayer, you expect a lot of you expect something purple Abomination. So yeah. So there's that. And then after Roscoe's, we did go back to Long Beach Airport. And FYI, that's a very small airport. It is a very small airport.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Remember, we're flying into Long Beach.
Oh yeah, I got to see this myself. You know,
it's very small. Like, there's not even like big restaurants happening over there. The only thing that you're getting is like coffees and stuff. So I ended up getting a coffee going back home. There's only like 10 gates in that airport, and it's all crammed. So I would say this. Be surprised about what you're gonna see over at Long Beach Airport because it's smaller than Burbank. If anything.
Oh.
Yeah, and you've been to Burbank before.
I've been to Burbank. Yeah, like about once. Yeah.
So
yeah, Long Beach. I'll definitely take your warning for it. I'll expect just a nice small little airport with some coffee stops here and there.
But here's the thing: we're coming in really early. We'll talk about the plans later, but nonetheless, Long Beach Airport is absolutely small. I'm surprised about how they can actually fly planes out of that area. I'm like, what is this place? I don't know. You'll experience it. You and Jez will experience that soon.
Yeah, it's just something I gotta see myself, like I said.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, my weekend was pretty crazy. I mean, I went to SoCal. SoCal was fun.
Tell me about it.
It's just like I don't know. I went to SoCal already for July 4th weekend, and then I come back to SoCal 2 weeks later. It's like. I guess I'm staying in SoCal for a while.
Yeah, I could tell you had a fun time, and
it's definitely fun.
Glad you had a fun trip.
Flow was the biggest part of it all.
Flow, let's go.
And I do want to show some pictures, by the way. This is us in Anaheim. This is me in Anaheim. I wonder if you could be able to find me. No. You. I know you can't. I know you can't find me.
Finding Waldo is easier to find than finding you.
Yeah.
Here.
Either way, the band was performing in front of a California flag. They were like chilling in the back right there. And then these are all the attendees that were at Anaheim. And it was a sold-out show, by the way. It was sold out. San Jose's, I think, wasn't sold out, right?
No, San Jose, from what I've seen, San Jose's wasn't sold out, no.
So it wasn't sold out. There would have been more people that would have went to the Flow concert. Mm-hmm. This was sold out, and it makes sense because it's actually a pretty small venue itself.
Yeah.
If you actually see on the left side is the ADA section. I have a friend who is ADA, and I had accompanied him. And his fiance accompanied him, but there also was 2 free spots to sit down with, and I took one of those spots, and I was able to get like a free seat with nobody around me. I was just like, yeah, Flo, and I was still jumping up in those seats, by the way. It's like, yeah, Flo.
Nice.
So yeah, I think it was worth it to be part of that spot where there's nobody around. Cool. Oh, and FYI, were there a lot of instruments that were thrown into the audience? Like a drumstick or a pick or
I don't think there was. I don't think there were instruments.
Dude, the guitarist threw her picks, I think, in that same area twice. They threw the picks in the same area twice. And then I believe one of them hit us.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah, one of them hit us. And I'm like, where's the pick? Where's the pick? And we're trying to find it because it was a dark facility. So we couldn't be able to find that guitar pick. And I think somebody else picked it up. But we were like looking around everywhere on the floor. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. But oh my God, if we got that pick, I'm like, oh my God, I got it for the guitarist. Ah!
Yeah, there's your souvenir. There you go.
It's a souvenir, and probably, somebody really wants it, you Flow fans out there.
eBay.
Yeah, sell that shit. Get some good money out of it.
eBay for $1K.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
So that was the Anaheim show, but Omid, you have the San Jose show. It looks like it's more packed, actually.
Oh, yeah, because as you can see here, there's like 2 stories here. You got the lower floor, you got the upper floor. I was in the upper left floor.
Mm-hmm. So how packed was it in your side?
It was very packed in my side. It was packed on all sides.
Well, yeah. Was it like very claustrophobic, or were you able to at least have a fun time, even though a lot of people were around you?
Oh, no, there was plenty of space between me and those around me.
Okay, that's good. So at least you were able to be comfortable, in that Flow concert.
The lower floor, on the other hand.
I know they're packed. Oh, I know they're packed.
So packed.
But it's the Flow fans. You expect them to. It's a concert. A concert always gets to be like packed and stuff. So yeah,
it is to be expected and earned. By the way,
it was really good. So nonetheless, me had an amazing time at the Flow concert. I had a very fun weekend. Literally down in SoCal again, but you had a pretty good time over here in the Bay.
Oh yeah, I definitely had a fun time in the Flow concert. I even made a friend, and we both accompanied each other to the concert, and we had a fun time jamming to Flow together.
That's
so
sick.
yeah.
All right, awesome, good to know. All right, well, before we head into the San Diego Comic-Con news, we want to give out one big announcement. We'll be going to D23. Yes,
Woo!
We're going to
Let's go, baby.
D23. That is happening next week.
Yes.
We are not going to be doing a show next Wednesday because we are going to be flying into Anaheim literally really early on Thursday.
Yeah, so we definitely want to get a good early sleep before we meet up.
So we're not doing a show, for FYI, for those who are watching right now live, we're not doing a show next Wednesday. Just a heads up. We are doing a lot of live coverage on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of that week because we're going to so many places. We're going to Disneyland first, by the way. We're going to be doing some live streams over there.
Yeah, so we're still doing something big for Anination Podcast, and we can't wait to share with you all.
I mean, Disneyland is one thing. I can't wait to see what has changed at Disneyland. I know Tiana's Bayou Adventure is not there yet, but I do want to share it with everybody out there, like how Disneyland is and all. So that's going to be fun to check out. There's some fireworks shows that we're going to watch. I think Fantasmic's back, so we can watch Fantasmic again.
Let's go.
Space Mountain, Matterhorn. I forget Small World. I hate that. Oh, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. You guys are going to ride that soon.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're going to Disneyland for that. And of course, D23 is also happening on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to do some live coverage there as well. We have not picked out what panels we're going to go to yet because they have not told us what panels we can go to now. But we are going to do live coverage there every day, Friday through Sunday, pretty much recapping everything that happened during that day. And even showing out those presentations that they're going to bring out. I mean, we have the entertainment presentation that we can't wait for. Maybe some big announcements from Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, Disney, Animation, Disney Channel. I mean, those we can't wait for. That's going to be on Friday night. Saturday night is Experiences, which is the Disney parks, the Disney cruise lines, the international Disney parks as well. We can't wait for their announcements when they bring out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be big if they're gonna bring it to the Honda Center.
Oh, they definitely are. I feel like the biggest announcements they're gonna save it for Honda Center, definitely.
Yeah, and then on Sunday we're gonna be doing our shopping day.
Yes.
I mean, there's some stuff that's probably gonna be gone by then, but we're gonna get the leftovers nonetheless.
Oh yeah, our wallets will be crying.
Oh yeah, I mean, my Sunday is just more like I want to make sure that my credit card bill doesn't go over. All right, but now that we're talking about D23, Omid, it's time for us to discuss what you're hoping to announce. What do you want to hear at D23?
What I want to hear in D23 is hopefully, number one, hopefully a brand new Disney animated movie under Walt Disney Animation Studios. Mm-hmm. It would be okay. This might be a bit of a guy could dream sort of thing, but I would really appreciate it if they somehow brought back Gigantic.
What is gigantic?
You know that Jack and the Beanstalk movie that was canceled?
Yes.
I really hope that they do bring it back in some way, shape, or form.
I don't know about that. There's probably some more details about the projects that have been announced, like Frozen 3. They probably might have a Frozen 3 thing come out. Zootopia 2. Remember, they are bringing that back.
I understand, but they're sequels. And while sequels are fine and all that stuff, there's a part of me that wants a original Disney
and I have
movie.
I have a feeling they will have an original movie come out. Yes.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, I definitely want to see announcements of season renewals of Disney TVA shows, like season 2 of Haley's on It, season 3 of Moon Girl Double Dinosaur.
Yes. Here's the thing. I really hope they actually announce. I think that's my big thing that I want to look forward to, because Alali Cavallo is going to be there at D23. She's doing signings. She's gonna promote Moana 2. But if I can actually get the signing, I do want to get like a Haley's on It picture sign so that she knows that she was Haley. Yeah. And that maybe she could give us some news that Haley season 2 is coming.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's gonna announce an experience. It's gonna be announced in the entertainment presentation, if anything. But
yeah. And by the way, I do aim to finish up Haley's on It and KIF before D23 Expo.
Well, so. KIF already announced season 2 and season 3. So
that's what I mean. Like I haven't finished KIF season 1. I'm halfway there in KIF season 1, but I haven't finished it yet.
I remember they also have Big City Green season 6, so maybe they might even put some new things about season 6 of Big City.
Big City Greens season 6. Yeah, hopefully they announce that too. Hopefully they announce more Big City Greens, content like comics, spin-offs, or anything like that.
Yeah, I really hope they make a new Chibi. I mean, Chibiverse is amazing, by the way. I mean, there's a new episode coming out this Saturday as we're recording. I really hope they actually put more Chibiverse episodes, which I think is absolutely adorable, like Chibi Tiny Tales or the Broken Karaoke's that they were doing. Yeah, Bring them back. I actually do adore them. And then, I don't know, I mean, they do have the new shows, Stugo, and, Stugo is definitely one show that everybody's looking forward to. There's another Disney Channel show that they also announced. I forgot what that was.
I think for now we'll just say Stugo and many more.
Yeah, there's a lot of Disney TVA stuff to be announced, but I really do hope in D23 they do announce Haley's on season 2, because we've been waiting for it. They've been putting a lot of clips about it. I do believe that it is going to happen. Just hope that, look, the signs are there. Olive Cavallo comes out. She'll probably say Haley's on It season 2 happens. Everybody's gonna cheer.
Will they cheer as loud as the SDC crowd, but during a certain event we'll talk about?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, if anything, they're going to scream for Moana, definitely. Yeah. I really do hope we get a Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur season 3. They do already have Moon Girl Lab out with those shorts. Let's see. I know Louder and Proud Family. They're also gonna bring out something for season 3, because that comes out this year or coming up real soon. Yeah. Season 3 of Proud Family is coming out too. What else can I say? Maybe another new pick. Well, they're gonna bring out Elio next year, but they're probably gonna be more announcements, probably for Toy Story 5 coming out.
They're probably gonna announce a plot line for it.
Yeah, which would be great. I would love to see like what kind of plot line they'll have for Toy Story 5. I also didn't know that Marvel Studios are not done with their announcements yet. You were thinking SDCC would be the biggest announcements of announcements, but they are making more announcements at D23. So in the entertainment section that we're gonna go to on Friday, I can't wait to see what they're going to announce. Maybe more TV shows, more movies, maybe better looking at Thunderbolts, for example, because I can't wait to see all of these movies. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very hyped for what's to come under the Disney belt, whether it be, Disney Animation, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, anything. I'm just hyped for what's to come next.
I'm really wondering, like, what other next Star Wars things are going to come out. They already put, like, so many, like, series, like Acolyte, what is it? Last Batch, and a lot of other like stuff that Star Wars is doing. Maybe they're gonna announce something big for Star Wars fans.
They're probably gonna announce like the newest, biggest Star Wars movie that's gonna come out. I think.
I don't know if there's gonna be movies. They're just really putting it into series now.
Because
Mandalorian, right? Are they gonna have a new movie for that?
Oh, they're gonna announce details of Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Not only that, but they're also gonna announce some details of the Rey movies that are going to come soon, because there's actually going to be Rey movies that are coming in the future.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's coming back?
She's coming back.
I thought we were okay with her being like Luke Skywalker's daughter or something.
And, well, no, not Luke Skywalker's daughter, but she's actually Emperor Palpatine's granddaughter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Which was really stupid. Okay, don't get me wrong. My God, Rise of Skywalker is just ugh. But yeah, I'm just stating the facts of what happened in that movie. But yeah, regardless, I'll have to ask. Isn't the Star Wars sequel trilogy Rey movies in and of itself? Doesn't Rey already have her own trilogy?
Yeah, that's her trilogy.
That's her trilogy, so she doesn't need any more movies.
I don't think there need to be more movies. I think there should be like, I don't think you need to really put more on the Star Wars movies. They should really just be more serious. Like this Acolyte wasn't bad.
Acolyte was terrible.
It's already putting a big shot right here.
Acolyte is hot garbage. I'm sorry, but yeah, no.
He is harsh when it comes to his reviews now.
No, but like, I will say though, the one good thing about it is definitely the one master played by the Squid Game actor. Mm-hmm. That guy was so awesome. Like, oh my gosh, like, man, one of the best characters to come out of modern Star Wars.
Man, you brought down Scott Denoga because he's an acolyte. How dare you shame Scott Denoga?
Yeah, no, come on, like Scott Denoga deserves better.
I mean, Manny Jacto, yeah.
Like he pulls off his role fine, but it's just that the story was a mess.
Oh wow. I don't think Jess will love you for that.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but next week I'm gonna be like, sorry, Jess, I know you're a acolyte. I definitely am not.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, and then last but not least, I do want to talk about the Disney parks. When are we gonna have some new futuristic stuff for Tomorrowland at Disneyland? Because it sucks right now. Like the only thing that makes us want to go back to Disneyland, makes us want to go back to Tomorrowland is Space Mountain. That's the only thing that makes us want to go back to going to that. Then there's also Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, but to be fair, it's like, dude, we've did the same thing over and over again. And like,
Astro Blasters is fun though.
And then there's Star Tours, but Star Tours is also fun too. I mean, look, there has to be something new. There's many vacant buildings in Tomorrowland, and this is where I propose they need to actually announce that People Mover thing, because they had the People Mover in Disney World. So why not you bring it to Disneyland again? Those tracks are rusting, guys. You really got to put something with those tracks because literally there's nothing running around this area right now. So,
yeah. It's like Tomorrowland is pretty lacking. So
it is really lacking. So I really hope they make some changes there. The only besides that, I don't think you need to make any more changes much. What's the one thing that maybe some California Adventure stuff. I don't know. They're trying to expand. I know that they're trying to expand with that whole project in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna announce a lot more details about that at D23. So they're probably gonna say like, we're going to take over this spot for this part of Disneyland to expand it a whole lot more.
Mm-hmm. And even with that, like at least California Adventure, they're still doing well with Adventures Campus in San Francisco. So
there's that, but like I know they can expand it a little bit more. So this is the reason why they did Project Anaheim, because they are going to try to make it bigger in Disneyland, like a bigger downtown Disney or a bigger Disneyland park, a bigger California Adventure Park.
Yeah, I look forward to what's to come.
I really can't wait to see this, because like whatever they're gonna do for Disneyland is probably gonna be huge. I can't wait to see what they're gonna talk about when it comes to their expansion in Anaheim. We can't wait to see what they're gonna announce at Disney World, Tokyo Disneyland, Disneyland Paris, Shanghai Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland.
Disney parks all around the world.
And a Disney Cruise Lines, yes.
Disney parks all around the world, yeah.
Yeah, so if anything, I do love it. That's one I can't wait for on Saturday night.
Let's go!
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, D23 is coming up next week. So make sure you are here. Make sure you subscribe to us so you can be able to follow us on our journey from Disneyland to D23 and a whole lot of other things happening during D23 weekend.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're going to give you some good live, content from D23 Expo, so keep your eyes peeled.
Indeed. I can't wait. It all starts next week. It all starts
next week. Yes. Hype is real. I got my Mickey Mouse ears ready, so yeah.
We have our Mickey Mouse ears ready, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still have mine, the one I got from Tokyo Disney.
We have some special ones, so we ended up actually getting like a Lumity ears.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah, you'll see them when we go to Disneyland.
Dude, where'd you get those, man?
Go to Etsy. There's some artist there that has been doing a lot of like custom ears. They did an amphibia one, which I thought was pretty sick. I would love to get that and one. I think it's sold out though.
I want to get one of those, but I'm wondering about like how long it takes for it to be delivered.
You probably won't get it now if you order it now.
Oh dang.
Yeah, they are customizable if anything.
Oh man.
Yeah. Either way, Disneyland. We can't wait to come back out.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. let's talk about our main subject here. Let's actually talk about San Diego Comic-Con. Yes. This past week it was San Diego Comic-Con. There's a lot of big announcements coming from big companies like Marvel Studios, DC Studios, Adult Swim, and a whole lot more. Now, Omid, we had a chance to come to San Diego Comic-Con. We had so many times to actually buy a badge. You want to talk about the times that we tried to get a badge and we've ended up failing?
I will say, for the most part, whenever we tried to get SDCC badges, that occurs about 3 times. There were 3 times we tried to get badges. 2 of them we epically failed. 1 of them we succeeded. It was back in 2019. We were celebrating, oh my god, we're going to SDCC. But then you know what happened the next year. And I was like, we were so close.
TLDR version, we were able to get our badges in 2020. Yeah, look. So
the con was non-existent.
2020 would have been our year to go to SDCC, but when March happened that year, obviously everything got shut down. Conventions were shut down. We were so close. We couldn't go to SDCC because of
Thanks a lot, COVID.
Yeah, COVID ruined everything on 2020. To say. Yeah. I remember clearly, like when we were actually in that registration stuff, we were able to go through and we were able to buy me and you tickets. It would have been like a bro's paradise for both of us because we were doing a lot of stuff together.
Oh yeah, but hey, let's just hope. Fingers crossed. Anination Podcast goes to SECC 2025.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know about that, but yeah, there was that. And then there's also the 2 times that failed. I think that was like 2023, where we were able to go to registration, but then sucked. We were able to get Sunday tickets, but you know.
They were for, the reason why we got Sunday tickets was because we wanted to make sure we get priority reg.
Mm-hmm. We got priority reg for 2024. And yet we still didn't even get our badges then too.
even priority reg wasn't on our side.
No, nothing has been going on our side, to be fair. Like, I get it. There are so many people that are getting into comic books because of Marvel, DC, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're failing on this kind of thing right now.
We gotta try harder, man. We gotta try harder.
How do you try harder? It's more lucky now in this case.
I mean, we gotta try harder. Like, try praying harder. Praying harder.
I guess, yeah. But yeah, we tried this. Is it for real 3 times?
No, but I mean, I'm putting emphasis on that, so of course I'm saying for real 3 times.
Yeah, but you put a question saying how many times you try to get badges, and you said 3 times, so.
3 times. We tried to get badges 3 times. One of them we succeeded, but then that success meant nothing now.
That success meant nothing because it was during the pandemic year, yes.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll probably get it in 2025? I mean, we have Sunday badges for 2024. We didn't go, but...
May the Comic-Con gods be on our side.
I really hope so that you and I can actually finally experience SECC for the first time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That convention, by the way, we can't wait for. I mean, if we ever can get attendance for that. And you know what's crazy, though? D23, that was also tough to get tickets as well. Like, yeah. I had to go through going through gold member registration first, and then it got closed on me like literally in the afternoon that we couldn't be able to get tickets then.
Oh my god!
But being a Visa member, I can actually get in, and I was able to actually get those badges for you and Jess. And
yeah, thanks. I do appreciate it. You're the goat.
It was tough, really tough, because I had to like make sure one of my monitors was like making sure that it goes to that queue, and then once the queue starts, we pick up the badges, and then we get those tickets for the show, the Honda Center show. Oh, it was tough to even get tickets close to us.
Oh my god!
Because look, so it's like every time the tickets pop up, like I go to the section and then it's all like disappearing back and forth. Then you had to like quickly pick 3 seats to see the presentation. I'm like, oh god, this is tough.
Oh man,
yeah.
But you managed to pull through the end. That was clutch, man.
It was very clutch, and again, the servers were very slow too, so it was really tough ride. But D23 we were able to get through, and we were able to get it. Yeah, but yes, D23 this is our second time we're going this year, but Comic-Con we've never gone to. And
unfortunately, yeah.
Eventually, we have to go there eventually, so we can finally get to see what they do for Nickelodeon, Marvel, DC. You know.
Oh, it will be Anination Podcast's biggest moment when we actually go into San Diego
we
Comic-Con.
actually like do live coverage there. That'll be sick.
Oh yeah, man. Sure, we get some jealous viewers, but then again, you know, I mean, it is tough to get into. I won't blame him for being jealous. You know?
I know. Eventually, we'll have to go to Comic-Con. It's just that it's gonna take a while for us to get SDCC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if we do get the badges, we just have to pray that there isn't a pandemic that's going to stop it.
Oh man. No, don't jinx us now. By the way.
Okay.
Yeah, look what you did, bro.
Me and my big mouth.
Yeah, I have to do that. Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con, again, we were able to attend, but Comic-Con did bring out a lot of big news. So let's actually break down a couple of big news that have happened during Comic-Con. Let's actually start off with the big gun itself, Marvel Studios. Well, first off, they did make some big announcements. Captain America did put out the brand new trailer. It did feature Sam Wilson as Captain America and a bunch of other villains popping up. We know the villain is Sidewinder in this movie. The first trailer did come out. Omid, what were your thoughts on the first look at Captain America?
My thoughts on the first look is that when I look at this, I think to myself, it's gonna go one of two ways. It's gonna be really good and live up to Chris Evans' Captain America, like he was the right role for Captain America, or it could be a miss where it could end up being really mediocre. Who really knows really, because Marvel movies nowadays, especially after Endgame, are hit and miss.
Well, to be fair, they're trying to get back, and they're doing a good job when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine. They're supposed to start that brand new saga with Deadpool and Wolverine.
So I'm rooting for this movie to be good. I want to be good, but seeing as how Marvel has been struggling nowadays with some few exceptions, it got me thinking, like, chances are, mixed. Like, the chances are 50-50.
I still say there's a chance. I still say there's a good chance that Marvel will actually do a really good job, give Sam Wilson a really great role. I mean, the Falcon Winter Soldier, yes, that wasn't a really good series, but I was actually still excited to see Falcon become Captain America now.
Yeah, he definitely earned the role. He definitely earned the shield from Steve Rogers himself, because like he has the qualities, he has the qualifications that make it perfect to be the next Captain America. He's brave, he's loyal, he protects citizens, like those around him. Like, he's definitely the definition of a hero, which makes him a good Captain America.
I do say, well, here's the thing. That movie is coming out in February 2025. It looks promising. I'm still going to watch it no matter what.
Yeah, definitely same here. I definitely want to see.
I know your criticisms are like really harsh when it comes to it now, yeah. But I still say I'll give it a chance to it, because it does lead up to the Avengers announcement that also came out from Marvel Studios. Mm-hmm. They are making a brand new Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars that is coming from Marvel Studios. And the best part of it all, I think, when everybody heard the fact that Coen Brothers are also working on the Avengers movie, everybody's hyped again.
The Russo brothers.
The Russo brothers. When the Russo brothers are back again, everybody was hyped again.
Oh, yeah. Basically, Marvel had to bring back the Russo brothers because, yeah, they made some of the best Marvel movies, like Captain America Civil War and Infinity War and Endgame. It's like they made some of the best of the best.
So I don't know how it's going to be, because you're going to bring in more heroes for Marvel, and they're going to be part of the Avengers, mm-hmm. right? Where's the Young Avengers? Is that going to be the Avengers there?
I think the Young Avengers are going to be Spider-Man. They're going to be Miss Marvel.
Well, I'm just saying,
Shang-Chi.
Okay, yes, I know who they are. I'm just saying, like, is one of the Avengers movie going to be the Young Avengers?
It might possibly be. I don't see the next Avengers movie being about the OG Avengers.
Because I don't see them come back. Like, the Guardians coming back? I don't think they are. Thor's coming back, because apparently there's a brand new movie for him. Shang-Chi, he's having a new movie as well. Yeah, big announcements of that here or there for Marvel.
Yeah, I honestly, I do like the fact that it's, I mean, if they do announce that the Young Avengers are going to be in Avengers Doomsday, I do like it personally, because it's more like a passing of the torch from generation to generation.
Well, this means that there's going to be brand new heroes that are going to be in this new generation. It's just more like, who are they going to be? You have Captain America, who is Sam Wilson. You will have Spider-Man, if he ever comes back, because I don't know what happened to him after No Way Home.
I think that if they ever do announce Tom Holland's next Spider-Man movie, it's going to touch upon that, like him living his new life after No Way Home.
Well, there's also, again, the Young Avengers too. But remember, like in the end of Black Widow, one person was able to recruit that girl, remember? And then even the Captain America fake was also being recruited too. Yeah, somebody tells me that the Young Avengers is probably going to be in the Avengers movie.
Yeah, they are. And you know what? I'm curious to see how they're going to play out. I'm curious to see how they're going to play the new roles as the next Avengers.
Mm-hmm. There's also a first look at Thunderbolts, and it looks pretty epic too. I can't wait to see how that'll go. It seems to be pretty from the way I kind of saw it after what happened to Black Panther. Makes me think that it's going to lead up to Thunderbolts, which I can't wait for. So there's that. And then, of course, there was also one big reveal that also did happen, and it happened during the Fantastic Four reveal. Now, Fantastic Four looks like it's going to be back in the old classic days. You know, you saw the cast and stuff for Fantastic Four. But, of course, the big villain of the Fantastic Four was Doctor Doom. And the big reveal did come out, and it was going to be Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom. So I'm kind of conflicted here because first off, we know Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, and remember that. Okay, so I'm kind of like confused right now because like Robert Downey Jr. is not Iron Man anymore. He died. He died in Avengers Endgame. So this means that he should be done in the MCU. But why is he back now as Doctor Doom?
I have one word for you: desperation.
I don't think it's desperation.
No, because think about it. Marvel isn't really doing that well aside from Deadpool and Wolverine right now, but Marvel has been struggling lately in comparison to how they used to be before, like during the first three phases of MCU. Like they were really like that was MCU at its peak, phases 1 through 3. But ever since Endgame, Marvel content has been a bit lackluster in comparison. And there are even a few MCU movies that have bombed, particularly like the Marvels, for example.
Oh yeah, that was bad. Yeah.
Like there were a few that bombed at the box office, so they're not doing as well as they used to.
But remember, like they're trying to continue that timeline too. If I remember correctly, one of those Marvels are going to be part of the X-Men or something. If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Miss Marvel's going to be the next young Avenger.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's going to be a young Avenger, so she'll probably be in it.
Which I'm happy about because, like, I really like the show Miss Marvel, and I like the character herself, Miss Marvel.
And she did a really good job in Marvels, by the way. Like, she's a teenager, you know. She loves to meet. What was it? Captain Marvel herself, and she was able to.
Like, I still have no interest in seeing the Marvels whatsoever, but if there's one reason why I would even touch that movie, it's for her. It's for her.
But I mean, this is Fantastic Four, and I don't even know who the cast of Fantastic Four is, unless they already announced it. I mean, I'm trying to look into the details of what happened in that, but
going back to Robert Downey Jr., the reason why I say it's desperation is because it's pretty much the Marvel Studios trying to get back, the big stars of the MCU, not just actor Robert Downey Jr., but also the directors like the Russo brothers, because of what they have accomplished, what they have done for Marvel Studios alone. So it makes me think they paid millions. They paid big bucks to have them back because they're so desperate to want to have the butts in the seats. They're desperate to want to go back to their prime, how they used to be. They're desperate to want to bring back the big stars. I'm just like, you could have casted someone else, like an entirely new different actor to play Doctor Doom. There's actually one in particular, Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy would play an excellent Doctor Doom because Doctor Doom is a menacing, he is a dark character. Like, he's actually a really serious villain.
I don't know about Cillian Murphy if he can actually be a villain. I don't know. Can she actually pull off an evil role like Doctor Doom?
Cillian Murphy has also played as Scarecrow in the Dark Knight trilogy, so I know for a fact that he can pun intended, but he will be killing that role.
Oh my gosh.
Killing that role.
No, I either way, I kind of like am mixed when it comes to the whole Robert Downey Jr. reveal, but I to be fair, like I can't wait to see how this goes. This might lead up to a multiverse thing where like Iron Man became Doctor Doom.
No, I'm sorry. I respect Robert Downey Jr. He's a fantastic actor, but no. Oppenheimer, him as Dr. Strauss in Oppenheimer has shown that he could pull off such an incredible performance outside the MCU. I feel like Robert Downey Jr. should focus on, non-MCU and,
yeah, he
should focus on non-MCU content.
Yeah, he already won Best Supporting Actor, so I would imagine, that he'll probably get more acting roles in the near future to say.
Like, he should move on to more mature, more...
non-comic,
more drama movies. It's like, come on, Robert Downey Jr. Like, it's MCU has been there, done that for you, Robert Downey Jr. Come on, it's been there, done that.
So you just don't like it. You just don't like it.
I like Robert Downey Jr. I want Marvel Studios to succeed, but I just don't like this decision.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I
don't think it's good.
I think it's 50-50. I think it's going to be nice. I mean, just to see a familiar face, but I understand. Maybe you're just like freaked out because he was Iron Man from how you grew up watching him. But I mean, like, for the new generation, maybe this is a brand new storyline of Robert Downey Jr. to actually, become a villain. I don't know. Look, he's getting older too, so maybe he might fill up a role of being a villain. He's done the same thing with X-Men, remember?
Not only that, it's going to be awkward if by any chance Spider-Man does face off against Doctor Doom. It's going to be awkward when you see how Tom Holland's Spider-Man is facing off against his mentor, and then he looks at Doctor Doom.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a parody where it's like, Iron Man? Who's Iron Man? Boom.
I watch Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to be like, and look at Doctor Doom and be like, you remind me of someone I know. I can't quite put my finger on it.
God. There's probably going to be something like that, though.
You know what I would imagine would happen? They're going to pull up this whole it's that evil variant of Tony Stark. I'm just like, they're going to do the whole multiverse thing again.
Either way, everyone was excited the fact that Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom. When they announced Doomsday and Doctor Doom came out, everybody was just like, who's under the mask? When he revealed the mask off, everybody was cheering the hell out.
Oh yeah, I saw that big cheer. And I thought to myself, I wish I could be with you guys. I wish I could be celebrating with y'all, but I'm sorry, I just can't bring myself to celebrate.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. I can't wait to see this is going to be in the long future, by the way, for Avengers. What was it? Avengers Doomsday.
Hey, to each their own, I guess.
I can't wait to see how this will roll. Let's see how it goes. Other things about Marvel that also came out. Captain America Brave New World. Again, I want to bring this back because we do get to see who the president is, and apparently it's Harrison Ford.
Yeah, President Indiana Jones.
Yeah, oh God. So how do you like that he was also in the movie, in the new Captain America movie now?
I'm going to be... it's so weird how... Indiana Jones is, part of multiple Disney-owned branches now. Not just Lucasfilm, but also Marvel Studios. Have you noticed that? Like, he's Han Solo from Star Wars. He's Indiana Jones from Indiana Jones. They're both owned by Lucasfilm. And then you got, this character, who's also played by Harrison Ford, who's Marvel Studios.
We get it. He got owned by Disney, okay? He's a Disney guy. He's from Lucasfilm's Disney, and now he's a Marvel Disney.
He's Disney's pet. Watch, he'll be voicing a character in a Pixar movie.
Yeah, I'm not going to be surprised about that, okay?
He's Disney's pet.
I guess. I wouldn't say it that way. No matter what, either way, Captain America looks great. Captain Thunderbolts, we did get a little first look at who the cast is for Thunderbolts, so I can't wait to see how that movie goes. That will come out in the near future. I think the biggest news from this is just the fact that Robert Downey Jr. is back playing a Marvel character. Not the hero that you expect from Iron Man, but now a villain in, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom.
Well, it could be worse. It could be Van Forstik's Doctor Doom. If there's one thing to take away from this is that at least with this, it'll be miles better than what we got with that version from that movie. So,
okay.
The Van Forstik movie?
What was that?
The Van Forstik movie, the one from 2015.
What was that one?
Oh, it's that god-awful Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Miles Teller as Mr. Fantastic. Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Storm. Mm-hmm. That one. Mm-hmm. God, that was terrible.
I remember that. All right. That was a harpstable by the day. All right. So let's actually move on ahead. So anything else I want to bring up for Marvel Studios?
All I got to say is that, I do wish them the best of luck. And, may the odds be in your favor.
I think Marvel's going to be successful coming up. This new Infinite Saga that they have is going to look great.
Like I said, Marvel Studios, I do wish them to be successful, but they're just not going to be as successful as their prime. But why don't you give up hope when it comes to Marvel, man? If anything, I do want it to succeed back to its good times. It's not going to succeed like it was back in the old days, but it will still make some money, but not all that much. So. Okay, whatever. Either way, let's move on. Let's actually talk about DC Studios. Now, DC has a bunch of stuff coming out. Let's actually start it off with The Penguin. There's a brand new series coming out, a limited series that's going to be coming out on Max called The Penguin. It's going to be based off the Batman movie that starred Robert Pattinson. And is also being directed by the person who made the Batman, and Colin Farrell is still being Penguin. So when you hear the fact that he has a brand new TV show, how excited are you hearing that there's going to be a Penguin show? As a fan of Batman 2022, I'm super excited for this because Penguin is definitely he's definitely one of those characters that fascinated me in that movie. And I feel like in comparison to some of the bigger Batman villains, like say bigger name Batman villains like Joker and Two-Face, Penguin seems to be less focused as a Batman villain in comparison to the other two. So this will definitely help flesh out Penguin's character and bring popularity to the character.
You know what, though? She was a villain in the Batman. He was a villain in the Batman, but now I kind of want to see like how this side story of the Batman of the Penguin is, because like, look, when you watch the Batman, it's just the Batman. You just never see anything about the villains. This is the reason why we have the movie Joker come out, and that has been fun. The first Joker movie obviously was crazy. The second movie is going to be pretty crazy, even more crazy, because you have Harley Quinn in there now. So that's what gets me so excited about like having these spin-off shows, spin-off movies. That gives me a new side of like what these villains are going to look like. So Penguin, on the other hand, like I said, looks really good. Looks really good to see.
I think so too.
Anything else besides that? For the Penguin?
Yeah, I definitely want to say how if Penguin ends up being successful, it could open doors to more Batman 2022 spin-offs. Like for example, let's say have a Catwoman limited series or a Riddler limited series.
That'd be pretty good. Either way, I mean, this limited series looks to be pretty epic. If anything, this would lead up to the next Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. So
yeah, like I can't wait to see more of this Matt Reeves Batman verse.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, it looks really interesting this time. Next up, well, first off, the logo has changed, by the way. It actually goes back to the original Shield logo that they had for DC. It's not the same DC that you see anymore. It's now this. What do you like about the new logo?
I think the logo, I think like this logo definitely, since it has that throwback feel to it, I feel like this was the appropriate logo. This was a perfect way to go because it's James Gunn's way of saying we're gonna make this DC like how it was like this.
I do see that. I see the nostalgia when it comes to this DC Studios logo. It's just a logo, and it just gives me the nostalgia feel back of what we've read through. Like, say for example, you watched old Superman and Batman movies, and you see that logo. It's like, oh man, this is pretty epic, Yeah,
that was the intent. I think that's the intent behind it. And I gotta say, judging by the logo alone, it does look like we're about to have DC, be good again because I think that killing off the Snyderverse was for the good of DC.
Yes, killing off the Snyderverse definitely was a big thing for DC because, to be fair, the Snyderverse movies weren't that great.
Well, I mean, a few of them were, but a few of them were great, but they were mostly misses. They were
really mostly misses. I mean, sorry, I cannot forgive him for Batman vs Superman. Okay.
Oh, come on, but you gotta admit, Wonder Woman 2017, Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Justice League, they were hits. They were hits.
Not Zack Snyder's Snyder League. No, not Justice League. Justice League sucked.
Joss Whedon's Justice League sucked.
No, it's
Zack Snyder's Justice League on the other hand.
No, it
masterpiece.
Sucks. No, it
Come
sucked.
on.
No, it's still bad, dude.
My God. And you're bashing on me for, criticizing all this stuff. Look at you now.
Yes. I will criticize you because you actually care about Zack Snyder. He did a really bad job. Thankfully, James Gunn came in to actually help make DC relevant again.
Yeah, and a bit of a spoiler here, but we're definitely getting... there could be sneak peeks. We're definitely getting a Superman movie soon. So
that is true. Well... Besides that, there is a new. Well, here I'm trying to look back. I'm looking at Screen Rant right now. One of our links that we put down in the comment and in our description here, that there's gonna be a new Superman and Lois season coming out. A follow to Superman and Doomsday confrontation will kind of come to light. So, if you're a big fan of Superman, that'll be an awesome epic series for you to watch. Harley Quinn season 5 has been announced. They said it will be coming out. Well, let's see. So I'm reading it right here. So Harley Quinn animated series has been a surprise, a big out hit for DC. After the release of Kite Man, hell yeah. Viewers were anxious to get a release date for the 5th season, which will take place after Kite Man's solo series in the same continuity and will incorporate its events into the plot. So if you're watching Kite Man right now, everything that happens in Kite Man will lead up to Harley Quinn's 5th season.
Oh, nice. Yeah. When I discussed Kite Man, hell yeah, I was a bit... I had lukewarm feelings to it. I was like, do we need a Kite Man spin-off series? But you know what? Since Kite Man Hell Yeah does have a point to the Harley Quinn show, I might give it a watch.
I will probably check it out now. I mean, I've been pushing this back way too long. So maybe this Harley Quinn series is probably going to be pretty epic. But
yeah, I mean, I've only watched the first 2 Harley Quinn seasons. I haven't gotten to season 3 yet, so I'm really behind myself.
You're really behind on this. Yeah, season 5 is coming out real soon in this case, according to what DC's saying here.
Yeah, so I got catching up to do, so yeah.
Yeah. Another big news, if you're fans of My Adventures with Superman, there is a brand new character coming out next season.
Let's go! Woo! Yes.
Yeah, but another Kryptonian joins the roster of the expanding Superman series. His name is Superboy.
Superboy! We're getting Superboy!
Yeah, Superboy's coming out. It seems through Superboy will be the next official DC superhero as he enters My Adventure with Superman.
Each a Superboy! Each a Superboy!
Both characters have been used in the name of DC history, with the 2 most notable being Connor, a clone of Superman, created by Lex Luthor, and John Kent, Superman Lois' teen son. It remains to be seen which direction the new animated series will go for the hero. Either way, Superboy's a new addition to the cast. So
yes.
Next season in My Adventures with Superman, if you've been following up, we already have Supergirl that came out in season 2.
Yeah.
Now there's Superboy.
That was epic, by the way. Like, I'm caught up on My Adventures with Superman. It's definitely one of the best things to come out of Adult Swim.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Batman's Cape Crusader is coming out tomorrow as we're recording this. One big thing that came out was Penguin in that series. Apparently she's a girl.
Yeah, and not just that, but she's voiced by Minnie Driver.
So, what are your thoughts about the fact that he's gender bent in this one?
Actually, it's not so. Actually, here's the thing. It's not so much that Penguin was gender bent. That's actually Penguin's mother. That's Oswald's mother.
Oh, really? I thought it was a gender bent version. Huh.
No, it's actually been revealed later on that is actually Penguin's mother. Now, I feel like that is a much better take on the character as opposed to, it's just female Penguin. You know, I feel like I'm all fine with gender bending, but there has to be a purpose to it.
You know, it's going to be an interesting take for him to become a girl now. So, I don't know. I just remember being Penguin, the one mobster that, loves to bully Batman around or something with all the crimes he's done. But no, I mean, having a gender bent, a gender bent Penguin is going to be a little bit different this time around. I don't know. But that's how we're going to experience Penguin whenever we see him whenever we see her in those episodes. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Minnie Driver might actually do a really good job voicing him too. So.
I mean, I was already hyped for Cape Crusader, like even before this announcement. Like, honestly, Batman Cape Crusader, I'm ready to watch it tomorrow.
You can't wait for it, huh? It's on your Prime watch list, right?
Oh yeah, top of the Prime watch list, baby. Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Other news: Creature Commandos trailer has been released. So I don't know Creatures Commandos. You know a little bit about it, do you?
This is actually the first time that I'm seeing these particular characters. I remember seeing Rick Flag once, but as for all these monsters, this is actually my first time seeing them in full form. Like, you got Frankenstein, you got the Bride of Frankenstein, you've got G.I. Robot, who kills Nazis. Mm-hmm. You got Weasel, who is basically, like this wild animal creature. And then you got this shy sea creature.
Dude, this definitely feels very Suicide Squad.
Yes, it definitely shows that this is a James Gunn series.
Yeah, no, it's a James Gunn series, but at the same time, this is another Amanda Waller-led group, and she did lead the Suicide Squad too. And I don't know what's going on with Amanda Waller, but what's up with her and just leading squads now? It's just you want villains to die like this.
Well, I mean, they are villains. So from Amanda Waller's perspective, they are villains that deserve to die. So, why not have them die, for a good cause, per se.
Although, to be fair, you did it with the Suicide Squad, yet they were able to at least beat villains up. So there's that.
But no,
also, yeah.
So the reason why they brought this task force in particular is because Congress made it illegal for human supervillains who are the Suicide Squad to, be part of the Suicide Squad, be part of these dangerous missions. So now she has to recruit these non-human creatures, these monsters, in order to pretty much go out and do all this crazy stuff.
I do say that it's a different take for Suicide Squad. Now the fact that Amanda Waller's leading that kind of tells me what happened to the Suicide Squad.
Amanda Waller definitely shows, in every single interpretation I've seen, Amanda Waller shows how she's a doesn't take any crap, takes charge, and does it with pride sort of character. I've seen her in My Adventures with Superman. She plays that exact same role. She also plays, of course, we all know Amanda Waller in the Suicide Squad movies. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if anything, that looks to be pretty interesting to watch. It's not as gonna be as epic as Batman, not gonna lie. These are brand new people. These are brand new, like, villains that I don't know who they are. They're like, they're gonna be like superheroes, just like Suicide Squad, possibly. It's interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'll see it. Who knows? But it's gonna be on Max soon.
Oh, I'm 100% on board with this. Like, this is something I'm going to watch day one, especially considering the fact of how this is going to be the first DC Studios project to be on air, to be shown.
The other thing about this is the fact that Suicide Squad is no longer in the DC universe because of this. Because you're pretty much taking out that group of Suicide Squad folks and now replacing them with the Creature Commandos.
Like they're pretty much the next task force.
We're not going to see Harley Quinn anymore. We're not going to see Peacemaker. We're not going to see all the other folks that also led Suicide Squad. Kind of a little bit unfortunate there, right?
But hey, look at the bright side. Hey, they're too busy being in an isekai, okay, Nate? They're busy.
Hey, that anime is not bad. That anime is not bad. I like it.
Go watch Suicide Squad Isekai if you want more Suicide Squad.
Either way, I like it. I like it. And the English dub also makes it a little bit better because the voices of Harley Quinn is in that too.
Yeah. Pretty. It's pretty kick-ass. Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah. Other big news that come out from DC Comics. Well, we talked about Penguin trailer being released, so that's one big epic thing. Batman 2 is going to be starting filming. It's going to start filming in 2025. So
Batman 2, let's go!
If you're one of those fans that can't wait for the next Batman movie, that is going to come out. According to them, they're going to start filming in 2025, which means 2026 possibly the film will come out.
Like I said, I'm very excited for this, Matt Reeves verse of Batman because it's so immersive. It's a nice blend, a nice combination of, the gothic darkness of, Tim Burton with the, city lifestyle of Christopher Nolan. It's a nice blend of both.
Yeah, if anything, I am excited to see what DC's doing. James Gunn is running the whole ship, and he's doing a pretty good job with it. With the fact that the Suicide Squad was great, the Batman looks great. Penguin's show, which is a spin-off show, looks to be pretty epic. I can't wait for Joker to come out. Joker for the Law, whatever that freaking French name is. That has Lady Gaga in it, and she's doing a really good. And she looks like she's gonna do a really good job doing Harley Quinn. So.
I think so too. I like this new take on how they have Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn because it is about time that Joker had a love life of his own, and so I'm definitely on board.
Well,
with this.
I kind of want to see how they portray it because we already know the whole love life between Joker and Harley. Yes, that has always been a thing in DC.
Yeah, but since Joker, Todd Phillips' Joker, it was definitely had its own style. It had its own way of telling the Joker's origin story. I'm curious to see how the love story between the two is going to be written.
Yeah, it's a good thing to bring up. And then after that, Creatures Commandos. Again, it is in my window, but Omid likes it a whole lot more than me.
Let's go.
He's really excited. He's really excited for it, but I need to figure it out myself if I want to watch it or not. But the one show that I really want to watch is Batman Cape Crusader, which is coming out tomorrow as we're recording on Amazon Prime Video.
Let's go.
Because it just reminds me of like the old Batman the Animated Series.
And from my seeing Batman Cape Crusader, I feel like it's gonna live up to its predecessor.
I think so. If anything, yes. All right. So anything else you want to bring up from DC Studios?
Yes. I just want to say James Gunn saved DC. James Gunn saves DC.
I think so. Yeah, he definitely did save DC with what they're announcing there.
It all started with Suicide Squad 2021.
Indeed, yes. Okay, wait. DC, you're looking really good in the future. Hopefully you can compete with Marvel as well for like what's the best comic book like MCU, DCU that you'll have.
Oh, I'm rooting for DC's success. I'm very confident in DC's future. I'm actually rooting for this to succeed because Marvel had its time, like when it was the dominant of the two. I kind of want to see DC have the upper hand.
All right. Next up, let's actually talk about Amazon Prime Video. Now, Amazon has a lot of things coming out that they announced at SDCC, and let's actually break them all down here. Come on, get out of here. Sorry, this pop-up popped. There we go. All right, well, first off, let's actually talk about Invincible. Invincible season 3 is... Oh, sorry, season 4, they have renewed it for a new season. And it also does feature a brand new outfit for the Invincible hero. I haven't caught up with Invincible. I mean, have you caught up with Invincible? And how excited are you about the new season for the show?
I haven't watched season 2 yet. I've watched season 1, and it's incredible. Season 2, I haven't gotten around to watching it, but I'm definitely planning on watching Invincible season 2 before season 3 gets released.
So when you heard the fact that there's going to be brand new seasons coming out, it tells you like it is successful right now for Invincible.
Yeah, and it deserves to be successful because, yeah, Invincible has this take on superheroes that's very unique and it's very grounded. It's very down to earth.
Okay, I don't know about Invincible. You have to tell me more about it. That's why I don't watch it. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty much it's much like The Boys. It's pretty much a take on an evil Superman, but it's more like he has an evil side to him, but then at the same time he has this, he has a side where he does care for his family in his own way. So it's pretty much a conflicted character, but yeah, like the character of Omni-Man is a fascinating character to watch, but yeah, he does get brutal.
At the end of season 1, I know something happened where like things can like really go turn to shit. Yeah. Season 2, 3, and 4 looks to be pretty much continuing on like how the superhero is going to become like better. So.
Yeah, and let's hope that there aren't any, spoiler memes, because remember that Think More.
Yeah, that was everywhere, and I think I kind of ruined like my viewing of Invincible.
And I was like, I wish they hadn't done it because it spoils the season 1 finale.
It does, yeah. But either way, I mean, Invincible is going to continue on as they have announced a 4th season. So congrats to them. And I'm pretty sure you're going to catch up with that show eventually.
Oh, I definitely am.
Next up, let's actually talk about The Boys, the superhero show that has been populating all over Amazon.
Yes.
It is having a prequel series. What are your thoughts on a prequel series for The Boys?
I'm a huge fan of The Boys show. I would go so far as to say it's my favorite piece of superhero media because of how it shows how it presents itself as, what if your superheroes are just straight up jerks? And it pretty much holds up a mirror and reflection, says that's your world, but with superheroes.
I don't know. I mean, The Boys looks really interesting for a show that I have to watch eventually, but it looks pretty epic. I mean, some friends have been telling me like it's a really good show to check out, but the fact that it's a prequel series, it kind of tells you like how did this all begin? How did Homelander start? Is that what we're looking into?
No. Jensen Ackles is actually Soldier Boy, who was the Homelander before Homelander.
Okay, so it was a Homelander before. Okay.
Yeah, no. It's like, here's the thing: like Homelander is evil Superman. Soldier Boy is evil Captain America.
Okay.
I know it doesn't make sense now, but if you do watch The Boys, it all makes sense. It makes
so this whole spin-off series is supposed to be a different kind of characters than what we're seeing right now in The Boys.
Yeah. So what happened was that like Soldier Boy came way before like the main cast of The Boys.
So this is supposed to be like even like in the long before like 90s or something where they started making these superheroes for The Boys.
Yeah, since it's a prequel and it stars Soldier Boy, one of the original soups. It's going to take place years before the timeline of The Boys.
Yeah. I don't know much about The Boys, but again, this is just more on you, just because you are looking at a prequel series coming up. You watched Gen V, haven't you?
I haven't watched Gen V yet. I do plan to. I have watched this animated anthology series, The Boys Diabolical.
Oh, I didn't know there was an animated series either.
No, it's like The Boys Diabolical is pretty much to The Boys what Star Wars Visions is to Star Wars, if that makes sense.
Oh, is it just like shorts and stuff?
It's this anthology of different animated shorts crafted in different kinds of animation.
Oh, that's really interesting. Amazon's trying to have The Boys have their own kind of like Star Wars version. It's interesting. It's not anime though, right? Or is there literal like anime scenes happening in there?
There's a few here or there from what I remember, but it's mostly Western animation. But yeah, okay. Like as a fan of the Boys verse, I need to see Gen V immediately. Of course, I'm all caught up on The Boys itself. I can't wait for this. This is definitely one of the things I'm going to check out.
All right. This is me right now trying to figure out how the heck do I even start The Boys now. Either way, Amazon is doing well with The Boys, and they're going to continue on with with this brand new prequel series. Now, the most exciting news that we want to bring up from Amazon Prime Video is the fact that Hazbin Hotel has been renewed for 2 more seasons. And you're thinking second season was we just got announced second season, but we now have 3 and 4 coming out too.
Hazbin Hotel hype. Let's go. Woo!
Okay, so I'm hyped about it too. We're kind of wondering like what the story's gonna go forward, considering that Charlie pretty much saved hell. Okay,
Yeah.
That was pretty much how season 1 ended. Season 2, we already have a focus now what it's going to be about. It's going to be Alistair's backstory. So, what are your thoughts on the fact that we're going to be looking more into Alistair's backstory season 2?
Yeah. Now, Alistair is a mysterious creature. He's a mysterious type of character. We don't know what his deal is. We don't know where he came from. We don't know how he came to be the smiling demon we all know and love to hate. But
I love to hate because he's taking my fucking daughter.
But I will say, like, Alistair, I do like how they're giving out this, backstory, because it goes to show more layers to him, how he became the way he did, and especially, like, is Alistair owned by anyone? Because if you pay attention closely to one of the lines in Hazbin Hotel, Husk says along the lines of, big talk for someone who's also on a leash. So that tells us that Alistair is actually owned by someone. Mm-hmm. But who? Could it be Lilith?
I have no idea. That's the big thing about it. It'd be funny if it actually was. This is the reason why. Now it makes you remind me of that one Lilith cosplayer that has like Alistair on a leash.
Yeah.
No, you tell me this is canon now.
It could be. Because we don't know the deal behind Lilith either. Especially since, spoiler alert, we actually see the ending in which Lilith actually appears, and it's like, how big of a role is she going to play in season 2?
Mm-hmm. That is true. Oh man. Either way, we have 2 more seasons, which means more new songs, maybe new characters, maybe new stories to actually see when it comes to these characters that we love right now in Hazbin's Hotel. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see what Vivian is going to be working on when it comes to the show. So
yeah. I'm all excited. I'm all pumped up.
Now it makes me like so excited for SAC Anime, considering that she's gonna be there at SAC Anime.
As you can tell, we're huge Hazbin Hotel fans. We cosplay for Hazbin Hotel. Mm-hmm. We had a blast with it. Now there are 3 things in particular I want to see from Hazbin Hotel seasons 3 and 4. The first, of course, is the backstory of Husk and Angel Dust. I want to see episodes delve into their backstories, how they came to be. Second off, more Husker Dust, baby. The more Husker Dust, the better. Husker Dust is the shit.
I'm pretty sure by then they'll make it canon, okay? So
yes. Make it canon.
They only literally just like palled around in the bar. That's it. And they didn't really put a kiss or like made them held hands or anything like that. It wasn't really a canon thing yet.
Make them kiss in season 2. I'm begging you, please.
God damn it.
And yes, I'm a huge Husker Dust.
I know you are. You're pretty much like raving it up right now. So yeah.
Number 3 for Valentino to die a painful death.
I don't know about that if he's going to die.
Please.
There's so many other characters that can help run Valentino's thing. So, I don't know. I mean, again, I love every character in Hazbin Hotel. I can't really
not every character except for that guy.
Fuck Adam. Well, first off, fuck Adam.
Almost.
That's one thing.
Almost.
Well, he died though. If anything, he died.
Well, no, here's the thing. Like, Adam is a love to hate character because at least with Adam, it's actually Hazbin Hotel's take on what Adam could be. Like, it's a dark version of Adam.
What do you mean, like dark version of Adam?
Like this is Hazbin Hotel's way of, portraying the character of Adam into this dude bro. And I'm not going to lie, I got some laughs here and there.
Yeah, but I gotta hate him just because he was a big jerk to Charlie, okay? And again, this is how he leads the Angels. This doesn't seem right.
Valentino, on the other hand, I just straight up hate.
Well, because he treated, sorry.
My hatred towards him is justified because he treated my favorite character like shit.
Yeah, fake Dust.
Angel Dust is best
Angel
character.
Dust, I know that. Yes, good femboy himself. Yeah, but I understand how big this is going to be. Hazbin Hotel fans, absolutely. I mean, I love the show. I can't wait to see how this will roll up as more seasons come out for Hazbin Hotel. So yeah, this is gonna be exciting.
I still have this hyperfixation on the show, by the way.
I know you do. You keep on talking about it. I can't wait for you to actually be more hype in SAC Anime if you ever come to SAC Anime.
Chances are low, but
yeah, they're gonna be there. Even Angel Dust himself.
I don't know. It's just after attending 2 cons, it's just like
okay. you're attending a con literally after D23 too. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, like 2 cons I think are enough.
Oh, man. Oh, no. You're going to miss you at Sec Anime.
Yeah, I mean, chances are it could be, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so great job. So Hasbro Hotel again, get it announced. We also do have a couple more announcements when it comes to Amazon Prime Video on SDCC. Like a Dragon trailer debuted at SDCC. It looks pretty epic. If you're a big fan of the video game Like a Dragon, you're going to probably enjoy this video. You're probably going to enjoy this series as well. So hype for you guys who are a big fan of it. Lord of the Rings, The Ring of Power Season 2 trailer just dropped. It looks to be better than what happened in Season 1. So for those who watch Lord of the Rings, this might be a good thing for you. I mean... more like Lord of the Rings lore. I don't know. I thought it ended really well with the Return of the King, but we wanted more, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even bother watching the Hobbit movies either because
It's a prequel to the Lord of the Rings.
I feel like the Lord of the Rings trilogies is already it's already complete enough.
Yeah,
the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
That's what I was thinking too. Nonetheless, I mean, people want more lore. There you go.
Yeah.
But with the whole Ring of Power thing, it just gives you more of a prequel again. So I'm like, okay, fine, more Lord of the Rings. I guess a lot of people love that movie. They want more. Sausage Party Foodtopia confirmed for 2nd season. Oh my god, did we need a Sausage Party freaking?
We didn't even need a Sausage Party series. Like the Sausage Party movie already was enough.
Yeah, it was already disgusting as it is too. Okay, there's a lot of sick jokes in that movie too.
Including a certain scene near the end.
Yeah, that scene. No, not too mature for us to discuss here.
It makes me never want to eat again. Oh God! What was that scene?
I'm not gonna say it here because this is for. I don't want kids to freaking much say, "Oh my God, Nathan, don't be saying this word." Yeah. But Foodtopia is supposed to be a continuation of Sausage Party, and I'm like, do we need more of those buns and hot dogs?
And we didn't even need a series to begin with.
Yeah, I don't get it. And they got confirmed for a 2nd season. I'm like, really? I guess the 1st season was successful. That they're gonna make another season of this thing.
Seriously, it's just like, what is it about the Sausage Party franchise that is, makes it marketable, makes it successful, all that?
I don't see it. I don't know. It's again really weird. And then last but not least, Legend of Vox Machina also did come out with the trailer. It looks great for an animated series. That's all I can say. I haven't, not really a big fan of it. I
haven't seen it either.
All right. Either way, Amazon Prime again, big time news that came up from San Diego Comic-Con. So that's all we can announce for Amazon Prime Video. If anything, if you have Amazon Prime Video, you might as well just have a service right now because everything's looking great for Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and especially Cape Crusader, The Boys, Invincible, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And Hazbin Hotel, of course.
Of course, Hazbin Hotel. You got to put it up there. You got to make sure that it's also on the list. All right, now, Adult Swim. They also did attend SDCC, and it did some big announcements, including, especially in the anime section. Let's actually talk about a anime created by Shinjiro Watanabe, aka the creator of Cowboy Bebop. It's called Lazarus. The trailer looked pretty interesting because it had an escaped convict literally go parkour. Like, did you see the trailer, by the way?
Yeah, the trailer looked clean. The trailer definitely looked like, okay, yeah, this is definitely something Shinichiro Watanabe would definitely do.
And again, this is Shinichiro Watanabe. He did some amazing epic animes, and like this looks to be pretty epic from all the backstories and all the animation I'm seeing. I think this is looking to be pretty well, but I didn't know they actually work together. Like, it's made by another animated company, but also in comparison with Adult Swim. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And also one thing I noticed out. Usually, the style of Shinichiro Watanabe is that he likes to combine his anime shows with certain music style themes, like Cowboy Bebop jazz, Samurai Champloo hip hop and rap, Space Dandy
hip hop
as well.
Yeah, hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see like how they're gonna do with Lazarus Effect.
I don't know, but it kind of feels very lo-fi from what I'm hearing so far.
It kind of does. Yeah. I think since like lo-fi is what's popular music nowadays, I feel like he's gonna go with that.
Either way, I mean, if this is another one from Watanabe, I definitely want to watch it. And again, the parkour stuff is pretty cool. The hero looks pretty interesting. I don't know how the series is gonna go, but I do want to see it just because the name of the director already tells you like you have to watch it.
Yeah, especially if you're a Cowboy Bebop fan, especially.
Yeah. Next thing to also discuss is the Rick and Morty anime. Now, according to the creator who made the anime, they said it's going to be different compared to the regular series. I I don't know about this anime series.
Which creator?
Huh?
Which
not
creator?
not that creator, okay?
Dan Harmon. You're talking about Dan Harmon.
Right? No, I mean it's different compared to the regular series. The regular series was made by Dan Harmon, yes, but then this is made by another Japanese animator. The thing is that it's absolutely different. Even the animation style looks absolutely different compared to what the regular series looks like. It looks more like Shin-chan compared to the regular series.
Yeah, as for me, I'm pretty much at the point where I'm just like, I'm past Rick and Morty. Like, I don't really intend to watch anything related to Rick and Morty. But I will say, Rick and Morty anime does have its own style. But then again, it's going to take a lot for me to get into the series.
You know what, though? I mean, like, I kind of did fall off of the regular series, but they're continuing on with more stuff. I mean, look at SDCC. They did have sections for Adult Swim, and most of the sections included like all of their favorite series, like Smiling Friends and Rick and Morty. So there was a Rick and Morty section. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of fans who like Rick and Morty. But how to actually recover my fandom back to being a Rick and Morty fan is more of like, what can you do to make it change? Because it kind of sucks right now. Can the anime actually change my mind and make me think Rick and Morty is actually back to what it was before?
I mean, I have severe doubts myself, but honestly, it's up to, it's up to each individual fan and their interpretation. Like, will they give the anime a chance after the regular has sort of dipped, or will they just quit altogether? That's honestly up to each and every Rick and Morty fan.
That's true. Either way, Rick and Morty anime will be coming out this year. I will be able to I'll check it out. It's more of like, will it actually impress me? We'll see. Junji Ito's Uzumaki has finally got a release date for Adult Swim, September 28th. And if you've been seeing that trailer, it is creepy as hell.
It is creepy as hell, but I haven't really consumed any of, Junji Ito stuff.
Well, if you know Junji Ito is supposed to be like the creepy guy. His artwork is like absolutely like menacing.
He's a popular manga-ken. Like, he's definitely a popular manga artist, an author.
Yeah.
But I haven't read any of his stuff, but I do imagine the horror anime fans, especially fans of Junji Ito, would definitely eat this up.
Yeah, this definitely looks really cool. Like, to be fair, like, I don't know how the story is going to be for Uzumaki, but, like, if you can see Junji Ito's, like, artwork in animated form, it looks creepy as hell. Like, oh my god, this guy has a very long tongue coming out. Oh my god, the head is coming backwards from the eye. Oh, what is going on?
That is creepy stuff.
If you want like mindfuckery, it's right there in that show. If
you value sleep, you might want to steer away from this. But if you like horror content, this is for you.
Yeah, I mean, look, will you be watching it? By the way,
I don't think so.
Really? Yeah, it's a horror.
I mean, I'm into horror. It's not that I'm scared of it. It's just I don't really consume much horror in comparison to other genres of media.
Well, I kind of respect Junji Ito. Remember, he was in CRX before.
He really was, and there was a good reason why it was hard to get tickets to get his autograph.
Because everyone loves him. Everyone loves his like artworks and stuff, especially that creepy horror stuff that he does, especially in Uzumaki. So again, this took a while, and also this animated series took a while for it to be complete. So if we finally get a release date, thankfully we were able to get that. But please don't delay it any longer. I really want to see how this anime series go.
Yeah, it could turn out successful.
Yeah. Invincible Fight Girl also had a first look at Comic-Con. It looked pretty interesting because it just featured a girl literally fighting literally in a wrestling match with this one guy. And then there's like these other things that come up that what was it? That led to like the end of the fight or something like that. I do say this kind of feels very Steven Universe-y.
It kind of does, yeah.
Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, it's a mixture of Steven Universe with a tiny hint of anime in it.
Yeah.
But it's mostly Steven Universe style. But it definitely looks to be an interesting style, and it got my eyes peeled at this one. I might check it out.
I definitely would love to check it out. It looks really interesting, especially with the fact that it does remind me of like those kind of animation stuff with Steven Universe. And it does feature like a girl heroine trying to save herself from all this invincible fighting stuff. So, again, looks to be nice. Can't wait to see it come out on Adult Swim. And lastly, there's this new anime coming out called Rooster Fighter.
Yes!
Literally, this is a rooster fighting zombies. What the heck is this anime?
Oh my gosh. Like 1 minute into watching the trailer alone got me super hyped. I was just like, yes, day one, I'm all in. Let's go. Cock-a-doodle-doo, baby.
Literally, when I first saw that trailer, was it a rooster literally was about to fight a zombie. A zombie was about to attack him. And he got these epic poses of him literally cawing and stuff and defeating it.
Oh my gosh.
Just that epic pose at the end.
It's a different kind of anime. Like you got a anime about a rooster fighting zombies. And I'm just like, that sounds so awesome. I'm in.
So you are definitely going to check it out when it comes out on Adult
100%, my man. 100%. Let's go.
I don't. Oh God, it was. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know about this series, but okay, fine. We'll take along with that.
like Peter Griffin is no match for this guy.
Oh my God.
All right, like you may have faced off one giant chicken. Oh my God, like when you face this giant chicken, you're dead.
All right. Either way, this again is interesting enough. I kind of to be fair, I kind of feel more about the other animes that are gonna be coming out on Adult Swim more than this one. But who knows? I know we want a funny one here and there. This is definitely looking to be a funny one.
Yes.
But if you've been seeing recently about what Adult Swim is doing and releasing on Adult Swim recently, sorry, I'll go back again. If you've been looking at what Adult Swim is releasing recently, it has been mostly animes. Like you have Shinichiro Watanabe working on an anime with Adult Swim. Rick and Morty creators, Rick and Morty anime, really from Rick and Morty from Adult Swim. Uzumaki Juji Ito, we've been waiting for that, by the way. Adult Swim was collaborating with him to make that series come out. So Adult Swim is doing so much collabs with anime. How are you liking about anime's how are you liking about Adult Swim's futures? Because they've been doing so much with anime mostly.
Yeah, since Adult Swim collaborating with anime makes their brand all the more bigger and better. And especially when you compare it to, say, its counterpart Cartoon Network, which has, doesn't have much. Adult Swim has a variety of shows.
I don't know what the heck's going on with Cartoon Network now, because it just feels like Adult Swim is kind of leading the pack right now when it comes to the animated program on that network.
Yeah, and I think it's helped by the fact of, how Adult Swim collaborate anime to this. Like, they have much more material to work with.
They do, and plus it's Adult Swim, so I think you can have a lot more adult animation stuff here and there. I mean,
Yes.
They're doing well right now. They have a lot of anime being released in English dub on Toonami, and they also do have their own show, like, for example, Smiling Friends, that has been very successful for this network.
And My Adventures with Superman.
And that one too, but that's more DC, right?
They've shown My Adventures with Superman on Adult Swim.
I know.
Well,
What I'm saying, but that's more with DC in this case, because it is made by them.
It is made by them, but I would still count that show too.
I guess.
Since it aired
I
on
guess.
Adult Swim.
That means I have to give credit to Demon Slayer, because they're the ones who are also leading the pack in Toonami right now.
Yeah.
And One Piece and Naruto and well, if anything, Adult Swim is doing really well. I mean, they have Checkered Past. They also do have the old Toonami block as well. Mm-hmm. They're airing old animes. Hello, they're airing Sailor Moon. They're airing Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and Naruto recently.
No, the moment you said Checkered Past, I was like, when Adult Swim is more Cartoon Network than Cartoon Network.
I think Cartoon Network's kind of like running stuff in its ground. Adult Swim may just have its own network instead.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why isn't there an Adult Swim network? They would be successful.
They
with all the things
should
they're
have
doing.
their own network. Yeah.
Yeah. Why are they keeping Cartoon Network being dragged on right here? You might as well just keep it as an Adult Swim network now.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be on board with an Adult Swim network.
Yeah, I'd be down with that too, because they have so much great content.
Yes.
You can put all your favorite. You can put all the best Adult Swim shows at one end, and then put all the animes at the primetime block or in the nighttime.
Yes.
Have Toonami every day. That'd be sick. That'd be sick if they could ever do that. But yes, I mean, I would love it.
Fever dream.
Adult
man.
Swim, man. Adult Swim has all this perfect time to actually do it.
Two guys can dream.
Yeah. Either way, Adult Swim looks to be looking great for the future. Comic-Con has given out a lot of amazing stuff when it comes to anime and a bunch of other announcements for Adult Swim. So, yeah, there's that. All right, next up, let's actually talk about Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus. Let's actually first talk about SpongeBob, because SpongeBob was everywhere at San Diego Comic-Con. They literally took over the Hard Rock Hotel over in San Diego. It was just, again, so much stuff. Nickelodeon was even putting up a lot of merchandise for fans of SpongeBob to buy. So there's that. Although, when it comes to the SpongeBob panel, it actually was pretty interesting, because it actually was led by, Kel Mitchell, the person who made, who was in the Google Burger.
The orange soda loving man himself, yeah.
Well, Kel Mitchell also did, dress up as the guy from Good Burger too. He's like,
welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
He literally also did those kind of lines too.
That was a nice callback. Too.
So Kel Mitchell moderated the whole thing and obviously introduced the cast, which was of course Clancy Brown, Roger Funbass, was it the voice of Patrick again? What's his name again?
Bill Fagerblake.
Bill Fagerblake and Tom Kenny. So they're actually discussing about the newest movie that's going to be coming out next in a couple years, The Search for Square Pants, and they actually did bring out a special guest, and that was Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill.
Yes, Mark Hamill.
Now he's voicing Patchy the Pirate. What are your thoughts on the
Flying Dutchman?
Sorry, that's Tom Kenny. My bad. Sorry, my facts are all wrong in the script here.
Yeah, so Mark Hamill is voicing the Flying Dutchman.
Yes. See, so what's your take on the fact that Mark Hamill is voicing the Flying Dutchman here?
I'm just gonna say this right now. He pulls off a pretty promising role as Flying Dutchman. Now, of course, Flying Dutchman's original voice actor for the TV series. While I'm disheartened that he's not coming back as the Flying Dutchman, it is understandable as to why, given his old age and all that stuff. But yeah, Mark Hamill does manage to fill in his shoes. He does manage to pull off a pretty good Patchy the Pirate on his own. He even captures that menacing voice of him.
He definitely does a great Patchy the Pirate. Patchy the Pirate. Oh, sorry, not Patchy the Pirate. Sorry, the Flying Dutchman. Beware, be burdened. The haunted memory of my ghost pirates.
You might as well call this movie Sponge Wars.
What?
And not only that, you should have Davy Jones' Locker appear and then say, "Dutchman, I am your father."
Oh my god!
And then Dutch would be like, "No, that's impossible."
Oh my god! I think to be fair, Mark Hamill is a really good voice actor himself, even after being Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. So
Joker, Batman the Animated Series would agree with you, man.
I'm telling you.
Batman Arkham Games.
Yes, I'm telling you, he's actually really great as a voice actor. Patchy the Pirate. I'm sorry, God, I keep putting Patchy the Pirate here. The Flying Dutchman definitely was an iconic character. I just never expected to be a villain of the movie, though.
Yeah, the thing with Mark Hamill to keep in mind is that he pulls off some iconic villain roles, like the aforementioned Joker from the Batman Arkham series and animated series, Firelord Ozai from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and now this.
There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of voice acting when it comes to Mark Hamill, but I'm just saying, as him as the Flying Dutchman, it does definitely suits him a whole lot. It's more of the fact that the movie is now hindering to the fact that the Flying Dutchman is the villain of the movie.
Yeah, and we've seen Flying Dutchman in antagonistic roles before, like some episodes of SpongeBob. I remember playing Revenge of the Flying Dutchman when I was a kid. Did you ever play that game?
No.
SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman? Okay, no, I'm going on a tangent here. But yeah, Flying Dutchman, with Mark Hamill's role being the Flying Dutchman, can pull off a pretty villainous role.
Yeah, but the thing is, whenever I watch SpongeBob now, I thought the Flying Dutchman was more of a friendly role or something.
The Flying Dutchman he's had some friendly roles here and there. He has been friendly towards SpongeBob sometimes, but then there are times where when he pulls off an antagonistic role, he can be legitimately threatening.
That is true. I mean, I remember there was this one claymation episode where SpongeBob was trying to be scary or something.
Yeah, it was a SpongeBob
and then the Flying Dutchman came to scare him. It tried to be the scariest person or something like that. I remember even Scaredy Pants episode where he became the antagonist and scared all the people in Bikini Bottom to say.
Yeah, I remember that. But little did he know that SpongeBob's shaved brain
I know.
It's what scared
we all know the episode, yeah. But either way, I mean, this makes it an interesting role because I don't know who the villains were in the previous SpongeBob movies. Yes, it was Plankton back in the first movie, and then the second movie was a freaking human guy.
Burger Beard.
Yeah, Burger Beard. Third movie was what was it? The King Neptune or something?
Yeah. King Neptune.
Yeah, I don't get it. They're supposed to be heroes or friends or something, and now they're being portrayed as villains. The third movie had King Neptune. I thought King Neptune was actually a friendly person. Remember?
Yeah, no, and not only that, he looked different than he was in the first movie.
Right, he looks younger actually than the first movie.
It's what happened? Did the King Neptune drink the Fountain of Youth? That's the only one that's...
I don't... Again, the whole timeline of continuity really sucks when it comes to the movies of SpongeBob. So it's what's the point of actually continuing on with these characters? And to be fair, we never seen the Flying Dutchman ever in a SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting take on the Flying Dutchman in a SpongeBob movie. especially like given the fact of the Flying Dutchman's villainous presence. Like if you look at the guy, he looks a legitimately threatening ghost. Like he looks the part.
I mean, he's just green all over, and he just like does, I am the Flying Dutchman. I'm the Flying Dutchman.
Like the dude is a freaking ghost. He's a literal ghost. So
yes, I don't know how. Again, this is going to be weird, interesting, but I just never saw him as a villain.
Maybe an anti-hero, like of some sorts. But he didn't have as big of a villainous role as Plankton. But there were times where he has pulled off a villain, and he pulled him off well.
Well, again, we'll see how this will roll out. But I am excited to see how Mark Hamill will be in the SpongeBob verse now. Yeah. I mean, we had Keanu Reeves, we had Snoop Dogg literally be a part of SpongeBob too. And we even had David Hasselhoff in the SpongeBob verse too. So
David Hasselhoff was awesome in that movie.
Okay, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna get these humans to come into this world, then this is just going to be, again, more and more epic. Whatever the next SpongeBob movie will happen.
Yeah, who will be the next guest actor to be in this? SpongeBob
I don't know.
movie?
I mean, Mark Hamill is one of them. There might be more coming out for the SpongeBob movie.
No, I'm talking about real life.
They're probably gonna happen. We just don't know who. Yeah, they're probably gonna happen. But again, we don't know who coming up. Either way, the new SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants, is coming out next year, and we now know who's going to be the Flying Dutchman, Mark Hamill. All right, other things that happened in the Nick Paramount, what happened in SDCC for Nickelodeon Paramount. Let's actually talk about Tales of the TMNT with their brand new sneak preview. 5 minutes of the show did come out on YouTube, and it kind of reminds you about Mutant Mayhem, huh?
Yeah, so what this is that the series is a sequel series to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, which was an awesome movie, by the way. I watched the movie myself, and ever since then, I have been enthralled. And it's the first time I've been invested in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles altogether. And so when I watched this, it got me even more hyped, not just for the continuation of Mutant Mayhem, but also the animation style looks pretty awesome.
Well, it's not like Spider-Verse, like what happened back for Mutant Mayhem. I mean, this looks very 2D animated. I like the whole action scenes and stuff. I mean, if anything, it does continue from Mutant Mayhem. It just gives you like a side story of what the Turtles are doing before the next movie comes out. If they're going to announce a new movie, that is.
Yeah, and also, even with its 2D animation, the 2D animation in the series is also very stylized. It's just stylized its own way.
Oh, yeah. I actually like that, too. So, again, we don't know how much of the story comes out, but the sneak peek actually does gives us like hints of how it'll look. It looks great from everything that has been going on for that series. But yeah, Paramount Plus got a good series coming out for Tales of TMNT.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to see it.
Who's your favorite turtle?
Raphael.
You want the tough one, huh? You just like the tough guy.
And also because like he wears red, and red's my favorite color.
You don't like Leonardo, the leader of the group.
Like Leonardo's cool and everything. Of course, he's a great leader. I think all the Ninja Turtles are all fantastic characters. And another one that catches my eye is the purple turtle, the one with the glasses, the one who's like the social media nerd or something like that.
I think it's Mikey, or is it Donnie?
It's Donnie, probably
Donatello. Yeah, Donatello.
It's Donatello. Donatello is also another character that catches my eye too.
Yeah, he's like a nerd, to be fair, in this case. Also, April O'Neil is also going to be in the movie too. In the new series as well. So she's probably going to help them out a lot, if anything.
Yeah, so like this is pretty much my TMNT verse. Like these are my turtles.
So you can't wait for this one for sure.
Yeah, like everyone's got their own era of TMNT, whether it be the 80s TMNT, whether it be Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, like this Mutant Mayhem verse is my TMNT.
Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, again, I can't wait for this brand new series. This looks to be pretty epic. Coming out next month. It actually comes out this month, by the way. For Tales of the TMNT.
Can't wait for it. And I want it to succeed. I want to succeed, not just Paramount Plus. Yeah, I hope it succeeds in Nickelodeon.
Yeah, why aren't we doing an August 2024, highlight video yet? We can't do it because we are going to SDCC. We're going to D23 literally next week.
I mean, this is the closest thing we get to it. August 2024 highlights. So
I guess we'll pull it that way in this case. Transformers 1 is a Paramount film that'll be coming out soon in September. The new trailer did come out, and to be fair, I think it gave out a lot more information about how this movie is going to go. We know it's going to be about, Optimus Prime and Megatron, how they became villains, But I think we got more into the lore when you saw the second trailer.
Yeah, when I saw this SCCC trailer, it explored more about Optimus Prime and Megatron's relationship, and especially how it got to a point where they became enemies.
Yeah, and how did Megatron make those those other bots? Decepticons. Those Decepticons, for example. How did he lead a group of other robots to become the Decepticons?
So I like how the fact of this trailer explores more of their origins. Like they expand even more on the origins beyond what the first trailer showed us.
Mm-hmm. I really do like it. I mean, again, I'm excited to see how this all goes. Again, the trailer just shows up a whole lot more compared to what we saw in the first one. God, I lost my train of thought, to be fair.
I mean, there's not much more we could say about Transformers 1 we haven't already said about the first trailer, but needless to say, we're excited for this.
I kind of wonder how Bumblebee became an Autobot, and how this pink robot was. I don't know who this girl is, to be fair.
I think Bumblebee would definitely be the movie would definitely answer the question of how he became a mute.
Well, yeah, but he was very talkative in the trailer, to be fair.
He was talkative in the trailer, and that's what I mean.
Somebody tells me, like, when he went to Earth, he became mute. Like, he didn't, like, take his voice box out, or don't tell me, like, Megatron took out his voice box or something.
The movie will explore that question. I think they don't want to spoil,
Yeah, I know they don't want to spoil don't want to spoil too much, but to be fair, like, I don't think this is the time where we actually get to see how he became mute. Mm-hmm. If you've been watching those Transformers movie from a long time ago, yes, he did come into Earth mute, but it was like, how?
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be revealed in one. Maybe it might be something a little bit more along the lines. So say, for example, we get it. There is going to be the start of the war between Autobots and Decepticons, but I believe there's gonna be more coming in. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna have Optimus Prime and Megatron fight in the end, but no, I believe they're gonna fight for a bigger threat that's gonna be happening to their world or something.
What's going to happen is that I feel like Transformers 1 might turn into a Transformers trilogy in of itself. Like Transformers 1.
I'd be excited to be fair.
Transformers 2 and Transformers 3.
Yeah, I'd be excited for that, to be fair. Like Transformers 1, but then like maybe 1.2 because it's one. Literally like their first time seeing each other. Mm-hmm. If they're going to make it to a trilogy, then there's probably going to be more fights before they go down to Earth or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So again, excited. I'm excited for that one. I don't know about you. How excited are you for the Transformers movie?
I'll definitely have to wait to see. I'll wait to see regarding the reviews of it. But yeah, needless to say, I didn't really grow up with Transformers, but the trailer does look pretty interesting. It's this brothers to enemies story that I've seen plenty of times before in media. I want to see their take on it.
Yeah, I can't wait. Again, I think I'm excited for this after this trailer. So now I can be able to be comfortable watching Transformers 1 when it comes out in theaters.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, there's a lot of Star Trek news that came out. New Star Trek series comes out. The final season of Star Trek Below Decks is also coming out. I don't watch those, but I do want to just give a shout out to those who watch Star Trek. You have a lot of content coming out for Paramount Plus.
Yeah, so live long and prosper.
And that's it for our Nickelodeon and Paramount announcements. So that's all we can say for Nickelodeon and Paramount. Again, SpongeBob pretty much took over whatever Nickelodeon was bringing out.
Spongelodian.
I know, but if anything, they did have some highlights about the next TMNT series coming out. And you know what? They're not really all about SpongeBob and Paramount. They are caring more about the Transformers too. Transformers 1, again, looks very exciting for me to watch.
I have one question. Where are the Louds at? Come on, where's Loud House?
No, you know what's funny? The merchandise that they were selling, there's not even a Loud House merchandise that they were selling out.
Like, did Nickelodeon forget that Loud House also exists and it's also very successful in Nickelodeon?
Yeah, seriously? I know. I'm pissed about it too, but they just always want to put it for the SpongeBob instead.
Like, no, you can't have just SpongeBob.
They only put up like the classic cartoons. I think they put it in the Fairly Odd Parents, but they never really put up like the other cartoons like Rock Paper Scissors or It's Pony or Loud House or anything like that. So.
Speaking of Fairly Odd Parents, you have a new Fairly Odd Parents series right now. How have you not have merch of that?
How can you not promote that? Yeah, how are you not promoting it? How are you guys not promoting that?
Seriously.
All right, last but not least, let's actually talk about one more thing that happened at San Diego Comic-Con. This actually relates to Crunchyroll. Yeah, so first off, Crunchyroll has a brand new logo. How do you feel about the logo here?
It's more or less the same.
There really is nothing change. There really is no change.
I mean, the only difference is the letters are much more bold. But that's really about it.
Yes. So the only change that happened was the lettering. The Crunchyroll letters were like very skinny at first. If you watched the Crunchyroll before, now it's a little bit more bolder, and plus you have a brand new introduction. The introduction actually has like comic pages. It's kind of like what Marvel's doing.
So they're copying Marvel. They're copying Marvel's introduction.
They're not doing the whole like comic book thing for Marvel Studios, right?
Crunchyroll, stop copying Marvel's
They
homework.
literally just have like slides of manga slides.
Crunchyroll, stop copying Marvel's homework. What are you doing? You're better than this.
Either way. Well, nonetheless, Crunchyroll has a brand new look. It looks the same. Come on, guys. Either way, watch your animes over at Crunchyroll. It's a great service.
Hey, we've been long-time subscribers at Crunchyroll, so we're just saying to you right now, we're promoting Crunchyroll. Please go subscribe to Crunchyroll if you watch anime.
Yeah. But I do want to bring out one thing that happened over at San Diego Comic-Con for Crunchyroll. If you remember a artist named Lisa... She performed at the concert, and oh my god, I really want to be there.
The moment I saw she performed that opening from Demon Slayer, I'm just like, oh, how am I not there?
You mean Grange?
Grange, yes.
No, but Lisa did perform so many other songs, like Oat Sign from Fate Zero.
Yeah.
What is it? Crossing Field from Sword Art Online. There's just so many other things that Lisa's at. Rising Hope from the regular Magical High School. So Lisa has been a well-known name, guys. No, she even sang the ending to My Hero Academia. So, yeah.
Oath Sign was the first Lisa song I ever listened to because I was a fan of Fate Zero at the time.
Dude, like, how am I going to say this? Lisa made a lot of great anime songs, and this is like her first, I think, like one of her first performances in the United States. And I would love to be there for that, but I'm just like, why couldn't you just tour everywhere else too? You can't just be all about San Diego.
Please come to San Jose soon. Please come
up north. I mean, you're literally down in SoCal. You could just go down up north, just hang out with us, say hi.
Yeah.
We could buy your tickets. We could be just like what happened to Yoasobi when it got sold out literally like 15 minutes later.
Yeah, and watch, Lisa tickets will be, sold just like that. Like, it's not going to be as easy to get as Flow.
Yeah. Did you see the videos from the Lisa concert? It looks like everybody was like having a fun time over the concert.
I envy each and every single one of you.
Yeah, you fucking weebs.
Speaking as a jealous weeb, I envy every single one of you.
Oh man, yeah. It's kind of crazy how Crunchyroll does come to San Diego Comic-Con, but it does make sense. Manga, it is a kind of a comic form.
Yeah, it is, and I like that touch where it's like, where it's not anime without manga and vice versa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really want to be there for that Lisa performance. Oh man, it was looked to be great. Okay, I get it. It's not big. Crunchyroll doesn't do it as big like Anime Expo, where you have like a vending machine you can play, or you can actually preview like awesome, amazing anime stuff there. You also get free swag from Crunchyroll if you're a gold member, to say. But here in San Diego Comic-Con, they did their best to at least promote something that is in their service when it comes to their animes and mangas. And again, they pulled out the performance of Lisa, and I'm like, you lucky bastards.
How am I not there?
Yeah, whenever the next concert will be. I mean, remember, earlier this year, they did YOASOBI. They did perform here in the States.
Yeah.
We couldn't be able to get it because the tickets sold out quickly.
Who knows? Lisa could appear in 2025. Fingers crossed.
I wish. But again, we'll see how it goes. Okay, anything else you want to bring up from San Diego Comic-Con before we end the show tonight?
No, I just have to say that, may the Comic-Con gods be with us as we try to buy our tickets for 2025.
Yeah, 2025 will hopefully be the time we can go to San Diego Comic-Con. But for those who went to San Diego Comic-Con 2024, I believe you guys had an amazing time. Looks like you guys had a great time with all the things that were happening, all the after parties, all the events that were going on from each of the companies, a lot of big promotions when it comes to like movies, TV shows, comic books, etc.
Oh, all the hype.
I would say you guys were probably all hyped about it at San Diego Comic-Con. I wish we would be there next year. We will wait and see, fingers crossed, that the freaking registration gods come to us if we finally get to go back to SDCC, and hopefully no pandemic happens whenever we get those tickets.
Oh, God. Yeah, we get our SDCC tickets, and then 2025 has been announced. Oop, there's a bird flu pandemic.
Oh, no. No, if there was that, I'm going to blame you all the time for that now if that happened.
You ain't going to let me down for that.
Yeah, well, if it happens, I'm going to be like all over your face about it. I'm like, yo, you did this. We wouldn't want to go to SDCC.
Yes, I caused the pandemic.
No, you're the one who jinxed it. You're the one who jinxed it. All right. Well, that town actually means that this laptop's about to die. So this means it's time for us to actually head out for the end. This is pretty much the end of the episode. So thank you guys again for checking out the Anination Podcast. We will not be here for the next 2 weeks because we will be at D23. We will have live videos Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all of next week. Just make sure you subscribe to us so you get to see what you'll be seeing over at D23, all the big panels, all the big booths, what's going to be happening at Disneyland, a lot of amazing stuff that's going to be happening at D23. So if you are not subscribed to us, click the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you'll be notified when we'll be coming on live for D23. So it will be coming live from D23 because we can't wait to show you guys what D23 has in store for us.
Yes, indeed. We can't wait to share all the Disney magic with you all, especially given how much love and support you give to our podcast just by watching and listening to us talk. So we do want to thank you guys for it.
Yeah, and make sure you also follow us on our socials from Instagram to Twitter at Anination Pod, and also follow us on our social media stuff as well. We'll put the links down in our comments.
Yeah, we both have Twitter. We both
We'll put our socials down there. Either way, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Anination Podcast. We'll be back in 2 weeks to recap D23. And I really hope you guys are subscribed to us so you can get to see all the stuff that's going on at D23 when we are down there next week.
Yes.
It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be very exciting. So hopefully you'll be there to watch it for us. Until then, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See you real soon.
Later, guys. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.